And we are back to the last few days of the Apeiron Guild Wars League. And we are starting it off with the first 2 days. Monday and Tuesday, we've got Asia. Thursday and Friday, Asian time, it is going to be on the side of the North American servers. So that includes Latin and also people in around the regions of Russia, Ukraine, Europe, I believe. Is that right? With me
Yep.
is God Dog. My name is Biko, by the way. God Dog, tell him what's up. How are you?
What's up, guys? And thanks, Biku, for the introduction. It's good to be here again. This is the penultimate day of the SDA region, and this AGW league has been going on for a little bit, so it's nice to see that the competition is reaching a peak, and I think all the matches here are very, very crucial to determine the final placings. So can't wait to get started.
For sure, for sure. All right, so today already, right off the bat, we're starting it off with Ancient 8 versus Dowrick. So it's kind of weird that so 5 points on Dowrick, and for Ancient 8, it's 8 points, currently tied with Meditate. So this is a big deal because of course Ancient 8 literally just needs to win two times today and tomorrow, and if they don't lose a game, that's already a perfect score. It's already nothing can compete with that, especially with the win rate regardless of a tiebreaker, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. So in the case of a tiebreaker, the winning team will be the team that has a higher win percentage in their game counts. So the less game the team has lost, it actually counts for a lot if there's a tiebreaker. So can't wait to see who will prevail between Ancient Eight and Meditate, or maybe even Boon Nation. You know, there could be an upset. Maybe Ancient Eight and Meditate just don't play well and they both lose. It's always possible. But
All right, yeah, that definitely is possible. Anything is possible here, really. So it is Ancient Eight's Khan, the vanguard, the front guy of Ancient Eight from Apeiron Guild Wars itself. So yeah, so nobody to scoff at. And of course, versus from Dowrick is Yui, the one, the only, the guy that wiped out Meditate out of nowhere that we did not expect is fighting Khan. Do you think this might be enough? Who knows? We have yet to see Yui pull off something as that glorified day.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be very hard to top what Yui did on that day. No one saw it coming. But that just goes to show how well regarded the person he beat is. Of course, 1437. It's gonna yeah, Yui will have to do a lot to top that day.
All right, all right. And of course, for our audience here, right now, don't forget to, of course, share it. Hello, hello, everybody. Miggy is here. We've got Karam. We've got the range rooting for his teammate there. My let's see. So, oh, Eggy is also here. Where's the dudes? Eggy is aching to gamble right now. Have you been gambling, Goddag? Have you been gambling with the dudes at the bottom?
A little bit for sure. I see a lot of familiar faces in the chat. Rollo out here, we got the range out here, and I'm sure more people will join shortly. But yeah, it's looking really hype for the last 2 days of SEA.
All right, there they are. And right off the bat, okay, wait, I already got a challenge. So yeah, let's just wait until this gets started. But first things first, let's see if I can take some money from the range here. All right.
Do you like taking people's money, Biku?
All right. Wait, where's the dudes? Show the dudes. Wait, bring back the dudes. We were fighting. Production man. I want to see if I won. I'm
Oh,
losing. Wait, turn
come
away.
back,
Look
come back,
away.
come back.
Crit? I need a crit and a miss.
It's not looking good.
Okay. Oh my god, and I'm the one that missed. That is so screwy.
GG.
GG. It's the production's fault. He hit the game. I couldn't apply my
Signan là đứa
pressure
khẩu
onto
em
them.
thèm.
But yeah, let's get into the game right here, right now.
UE 43
Both of them are playing a
thì nó
Cars this
đánh
time
nó
around.
thấp rồi
Actually,
không?
no, my
300
mistake.
nữa.
It
That's
is
a
a
Top
Cars
forest,
P
anh
yeah, I
nó
versus a
rủ
believe.
dỗi
Horse
đi.
P.
Yeah.
So the Foresty is on the side of Yui, though. Okay, interesting. So this is the first time we've seen Yui without a Karst. So
Scorch
this time around, it's
Brand.
gonna be different.
Yeah, and I think both of them are playing Scorch Brand. If I
Rồi cái
did
đồng đội
not see wrong, there it is. We have the Scorch Brand from Yui coming out, and so does the one from Khan, and
rồi
the
nó
card
có
shard
hai
comes out.
con
So
cười
the second Scorch Brand will
hai
be
trăm
coming
đêm
out shortly as well.
Okay, so maybe the water
que là
elements
dưới đánh 147
from
nó
this
cười không
Foresty
gặp
could
hai
maybe be
cười
the difference maker, or maybe the lack thereof is what gives Khan the dub. And it's looking like more damage is being applied onto Yui at the moment, though.
phải không
Yeah,
còn
Khan
số
is
like ít
full
càng
HP. He's actually
chọn
chilling
team
so
mình
hard. I think Yui has to
với
start
cùng
making
trước
progress either on the apostle side or on Khan's health bar quickly. Otherwise, it's gonna be very difficult.
Yeah, I think the difference really comes from, of course, the apostles this time around with those headshots that are just hella painful.
nó
So we
càng cũng
are
chưa có tí
looking
máu nào
at
que nó
the
1% máu
POV of whose POV is this?
This is
This is
Khan.
Khan's POV, right? All right,
Yep.
half health. Both of their scorch brands are
Oh
on
my
the top
god.
of the apostles, and that headshot might just seal the deal for
That
Khan
is
in this
it.
first round.
That is definitely it. Khan just made it look way too easy. Like, what a clean headshot into Leaping Shield Bomb to guarantee the headshot, and that was it. I mean, that was so fast and so easy for Khan.
chăm phải không
I think
cố
Yui
định
is
máu
gonna
mà
struggle in the second match. How do you even have the mental to recuperate from such
cười
a
luôn trời
dominating loss? You know,
trời
that's the
ơi
one
má
thing
ơi
about
ao
Apeiron is if
trình
you
nặng
lose
luôn
so
ha, tao nói rồi nó
dominatingly in the
sao đánh bằng
first
anh được
round, it's very difficult to come up with a solid game
luôn
plan for your second round.
coi
What do
là
you think he should
đánh
do,
với
Biku?
Khang còn không
No, you're
có
not wrong. I mean,
đấu
honestly, in the
cùng
first
Khang
game, he
nữa
did go for
thôi
the
chứ
aggressive
cười
type. He was the one that was
Whoa.
invading
anh
the
nói rồi
side.
trình anh
What the hell is Yui's POV? Okay.
Yui.
All right, so
cười
here
ăn
we
bữa
go.
đêm mà
Both scorch brands are now there and done. Also gets the card chart on for both of them. So yeah, that's what we're expecting. But this time around, Yui, like I said, is now stepping back a bit. He bit
luyện cái
more
cảm
than he
giác
could
là
chew in the first
gọi là
round,
đối
and
thủ
maybe
pha
this
c
time
sáu
around,
cũng thuộc
if he could
dạng top
equalize the
silver rồi
apostle count, maybe he could make something happen. But this
đồ mà
time, though,
cao
he
tơ
still needs to
lên
dodge
cũng
apostle
nghĩ có phải
shots.
chống
It already looks much better for Yui, a much better start. You know,
Khang đồ cũng cao
HP is
tơ quá
relatively
chạy
even.
đỉnh luôn
Apostles
thấy đánh với
look
anh Hải chưa có cao
relatively
tơ được
even as well. So actually,
cao
Yui
tơ thiệt
already
rồi
is going to do much better this game. Let's see if he can land some meaningful damage onto Khan as Khan misses the boulder, but gets a
đúng
headshot.
rồi
And
Ooh.
Zipzap's going to come out. Oh my god, Biku. I think it's pretty
nói
close
là
this game. I mean, but Khan's getting the advantage now, actually.
Yeah, that's true. But okay, so both of them are using Earthsea ones, and even though Yui did land that Earthsea one from earlier, literally chipped away nothing, nada, no damage whatsoever. And now
Yeah.
Yui's the only person taking damage at the moment. Another Earthsea one, not a con, and then it is not gonna hit. But
ôi
both
trời
Scorch
ơi
brands
que
are present on the field, but it looks
cười
like Khan is just not taking damage.
Yeah, I don't I'm not really sure why Yui
u
is not able to do much
trời
damage. Maybe Khan's just landing more vital skills. I think he's landing more leaping shield bongs, some slams in there too, and his positioning just seems more calm than Yui's
ôi
positioning. Like Yui just seems to be in always a bad position ever since he took that one chunk
Khang nhé
from Khan.
cả lộn
That's true. But then again, at the end of the day, it's like I think when it comes to a
u
mirror match, it really depends on the
Oh,
stats. And oh, that's once again another headshot, just taking that win. But oh, this might be the comeback. Who knows? But yeah, no, the
nope,
Zip Zap War
that's
battle.
curtains.
Yep, that's curtains for Yui. Khan taking first blood for
Wow.
chính
today's
khi
game. So like, why is Ancient Eight always the first game? By the way, is it like alphabetical?
Um, actually, it's the way it's set up on the Star GG bracket. I think that's just how the matches are ordered.
I
Um,
see.
yeah, but what do you think about the current meta, Biku? I mean, we just saw Scorchbrand Earth C1 might be the strongest meta build right now. Hard to say for sure, to be honest. I know Earth C6 also super strong still, but what do you think is the strongest meta build right now, Biku?
Okay, so with the strongest meta build, I think so. So Scorch Brand is Scorch Brand. It's basically just another part of the tower. Like we could call it just the tower series or whatever. So back then it used to be Earth C6, but now we've went to Scorch Brand, and now Scorch Brand is dominating. But the problem here is that Khan has way better apostles. Khan has way better apostles than Yui. I know that because knowing Khan and what he has right now, his headshots hurt like hell. His Welcome to the Slams, Hurt Like Hell. And I don't know much of how good the Apostles are on the side of Yui, but I've seen the staples on the planets on the side of Khan. So I see that some things are hit. Kram did say like Yui is playing way too defensive. Yes, there's that. He was defensive. He was very offensive in the first round though. So he became defensive in the second round. Didn't work either.
Mhm.
It's really maybe elemental diff when it comes to like getting more defensive abilities on. But what do you think?
Yeah. I think in those matches, particularly, I think Khan was just able to land the crucial damaging skills faster and earlier. It seems like Yui didn't really have an opening or the opportunity to land say like a leaping shield bong into slam or into headshot. Seems like Khan's abilities are almost always landing, and he's always in a good spot on the board. So let's see if Yui can change anything up.
What do
Um,
you think?
I think the first game was very, very dominant. The second game was at least closer, but still pretty dominant, I would say.
That's true. But yeah, let's see how this one will go this time around. I'm not sure whose POV we are going to be seeing, but yeah, it's a Cars versus a Foresty. So, well,
Trời
Foresty is
ơi,
somewhat like a Cars. Really depends on how
hai
much,
game mới quá,
it
trời
depends
ơi.
on how much water it has. So yeah, look at the smile on his
Đúng
face.
rồi.
Like it's just, how can you beat that guy up?
Má bên cũng
But
khang có
yeah,
ba ba
welcome to the
cũng
slams. Auto attacks on those. Let's see what do we got playing. So we have the Scorch Brand, we have the Card Shark. So first Scorch Brand is going to be casted, and you don't really expect much to cancel anything because it is already a mirror match. They literally have the same abilities.
Yep. And they don't have any canceling abilities actually in the first hand, unless they somehow get hit by a Scorchbread while casting their own. But these players are not going to make that type of mistake, right? So um, yeah, very interesting to see if Yui can change anything this time. Also, I want to say that Yui's camera always makes me laugh. It's like his camera is like from 10 or 20 years ago, maybe. Like, so such a funny camera quality. You know, it
Oh my
reminds me
god,
of
he's
like
got the webcam from
it's
Eight
like
Four
the it's like the unregistered hypercam, type. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that
I,
type of era.
it definitely does. Definitely does. Honestly, it might just be a camera phone. I don't know. But we just saw a Scorch Brand get canceled on the side of Yui, so massive
còn quá
disadvantage
chiêu.
there. But look at how tanky Khan's apostles are compared to Yui. So this is literally the reason why I was saying like it's an apostle. It may be an apostle diff. The IV is just much higher on the side of Khan because he's dealing way more damage, and the apostles are just dying so much faster than Yui's apostles. So how can he make a comeback
Ừ,
here?
đúng
Don't
rồi,
play the same
xa luôn.
build. Really, that should have been it. He should have recognized the
Yeah.
fact that he has weaker apostles.
Well, I think it's tough in any scenario if you do have your apostles. I would have to check after the game if he actually does. But I think,
Mhm,
I mean, if you've been practicing with one build for the last, few weeks, very hard to switch on the spot unless you practice more than one build.
mhm.
Especially if the build is, arguably the strongest meta build right now. Why would Yui ever try to play something else? But yeah, Khan just got an overwhelming apostle advantage early. Just played the Scorch Brand a bit better, landed some more crucial skills. Yui's in big trouble now.
Yeah, he's in big trouble. But the thing about this Scorch Brand build, I get it. I like it. If your apostles get wiped out first, you have the Urtzy one to literally bail you out. You can just keep spamming it when you can. But right now, we are in a point where both of them are just waiting for each other. And then, yeah, here comes a Scorch Brand, but he's just one zip zap or battle away from just kicking the bucket.
Yeah, I mean, just done. There's just no way to come back once you're against Earth Fire C6 with such a apostle disadvantage. It's just impossible situation. So I think Yui is really going to be pressed in the next game. I actually
Mhm.
don't really know how he can, formulate a strong game plan to just win because Khan just looks unbeatable right now. It's just in this mirror matchup, especially in a mirror matchup, when you have the edge in a mirror matchup, it feels so much more dominating because, you have the same build. So what can you do differently than the other guy if the other guy just has, I don't know, playing a little bit better or like
Outstats
the
you.
edge or just has better stats, Yeah, it's very difficult for Yui.
Yeah.
He would have to get some sort of cancel or
Cái
just
đồ
get like
đỏ,
extremely
đồ đỏ,
optimal like skill
đồ đỏ.
landings. Yeah, so let's see what he could do.
Is talking to teammate or other people allowed while playing? Why do I hear something from Khan? Is on the chat. I mean, Khan can just not talk to people. I think he's just laughing. I mean, he is on camera. Who knows? I mean, we don't know that. But at the end of the day, like even if it has coaching, it's like I don't think it matters.
Uh,
Could matter quite a bit for some, but in Apeiron and in same time thing, what do you think, Gadak? If somebody was coaching on the side, how much would it really affect in a real time strategy like this? It's not League of Legends. They're not really telling which part of the map they're in. Everything is already on the screen.
well, I mean, I think it definitely will have an impact, and I think it would scale depending on how good the player themselves are. Like, say if it's a top player, I think it would matter less, versus if this player is not as skilled. But I think it still matters. We actually don't allow them to talk to their teammates or anything during these games, but when these players are, um, playing like this, there's only so much we can track. Of course, Khan is a top player. He's
Hmm.
been playing a lot of these tournaments. He knows the rules. I'm sure
Yeah,
he's following them.
yeah. Maybe he's just weird. Maybe he just talks to himself. You know, like me when I get a kill, I'm like, yeah, go me. You know. But yeah, it's really difficult to actually equalize this, especially when you already have a massive apostle disadvantage. It just hurts to watch. But so here's how I see he can make a comeback. So the only difference maker here definitely is the apostles, right? So if you don't have any more apostles, it means there's going to be more Urtzy ones cards in your hand. Maybe you could burst them down. Maybe you can bring back the pre nerf Urtzy one where you just unlock them. He could do that. He could opt to do that, but Khan is just very experienced on dodging it. See, that's one Urtzy one he already dodged. The Apostles
Wow.
are busy with the Scorch brand minions, and they're just taking their time. And at the end of the day, Yui's just gonna die.
Yeah, I mean, I think Khan throughout this whole series just was able to land many more skills and also dodge many more skills than Yui landed or hit or dodged.
Yeah,
So
look at him. He's just picking the emotes now.
he's just full mana, not playing any cards, just gonna auto him to death. That's the sign of true disrespect by Khan. He's that dominant. He can afford to do this. Let's see if Yui can survive the autos to death. I mean, technically, he could just keep dodging the autos until the last second. Um,
I mean,
but this
he is
is just
staying alive with the life
this
drain, I
is
guess.
just
Oh, look at that! He made a heart. My God,
straight
somebody freaking clip
disrespect.
that.
Straight disrespect from Khan here. If I was playing this in a ranked game, I would have resigned already. I would have just surrendered. Uh,
Oh,
but
there
yeah,
it is. This is this it? Is this it? Okay, there you go.
oh my goodness, Khan.
Oh my goodness. Oh well, that's GGWP. Ancient 8 still keeps the top spot here. So tomorrow it can't be Khan that will be playing for Ancient 8. So it's up to them to keep the dream alive. And of course, Meditate would need to win today and tomorrow to overtake Ancient 8. And Ancient 8 needs to lose tomorrow. That's it. Yeah. Ancient 8 needs to lose tomorrow, and Meditate needs to win twice in order to overtake Ancient 8, or Ancient 8 needs to win today and tomorrow. And that's already set.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if Ancient 8 wins 2-0 tomorrow, they will automatically win the league since they have the highest game count percentage already, even though they are tied with Meditate. So as long as they go 2-0 tomorrow, they will just win.
Alrighty. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, by the way, guys, for the viewers out here, there is going to be a form or something that you can fill up. It's gonna have a question on who won, what are the abilities, what are the planets, etc. Yeah, there's gonna be a form that you can fill up within the day. So it's not gonna happen right now. It will happen randomly, and we will let you know for sure. So coming up next, it is going to be Booed Nation's Sensi. Oh, versus Meditates Kose. Oh, I'm sorry, God Dog. But yeah, it's going to be one or the other. It's really going to be one or the other. So yeah, God Dog, you there?
Oh, yep. I'm here.
Yeah. So yeah, it is going to be one or the other. Next up is going to be Booed Nation Sensi versus Meditates Kose. So it's either really going to be one of them. If Booed Nation beats meditate. None of them can. They literally can't actually, right? They can't take
So
overtake anyone.
so so if meditate loses today, they would need ancient eight to lose. No, actually they would still lose. But if they win today and ancient eight lose tomorrow, or even drop one game and they 2-0 tomorrow, then meditate can win.
All right. All right, there you have it, guys. So we are gonna go on a quick break. So coming up next is gonna be Sensi versus Kose, Boot Nation versus Meditate. It's gonna be somewhat of a friendly fire, but yeah, don't go away. And we are back, baby. All right. Who is ready for the next match? Looks like we've got a new people in the chat. Okay, so people challenging me to duels. What's going on? What is up? So Zero's in the chat. Asta's in the chat. Oh wow. Okay, that's rare. Asta actually here. We also have Saro in the chat. York. Calixi. Hello, hello, hello. Don't forget to share this, by the way. If you're not watching this on Discord, this is the best place to actually watch it. Yeah, come say hi. Also, God Dog. So I know you've played literally everyone. You're literally out of everybody in Funi. I think we can't even say Big Sword is the guy that's most addicted to this game when it comes to PvP. So you play with all of them. What do you think about the current matchup?
Yeah, I mean, I think this matchup is gonna be really interesting because, I mean, first of all, I played both these guys a lot, Kosei and Sensi. Sensi, the thing with him when you play him is you just can't get comboed very early, otherwise you just get chunked. And because he plays Starsfall, right? So you get chunked super early, it's pretty much unwinnable. You just have to find a way to kill the mages, and then it actually becomes winnable. As for Kosei, I believe he's still playing Earth 6, if I'm not mistaken. It is definitely Earth 1 in his build. I don't remember whether he's playing Earth 6 or something else, but Kosei definitely a beast in his own right. Um, I think I've played Sensi more on ladder. It's definitely, how do I say it, like more you just have to avoid the starfalls more. So when the pressure of the starfall is there, I guess in that sense, Sensi has like a very dangerous factor to him. But at the same time, if Kosei, brings out like an EC6 build, which is good against Starfall, like it's very possible that Kosei, I mean, definitely Kosei knows what's to expect. So I'm sure Kosei has a plan ready.
All right, all right. Look at that. Sensei looking like a Japanese private part, going blurred and not. And Kosei, as always. Hey, this is the first time I've noticed that Kosei has a freaking Cubone plushie at the back, dude. All
Oh, that's
right.
kind of cute. That's kind of cute.
I know, right? Anyway, so looks like Sensei's map is red.
I,
Um,
I like it. I like it.
cool. Is this like what is this?
It's a skin. It's a new skin. I'm just kidding.
Ain't it the wrong mosaic, dude? You need to watch more. You need to watch more Japanese culture, bro. Like it's not all mosaic, but yeah, look at that Starfall opening, just throwing it all out there, switcheroo after switcheroo, and it is a Earth C6.
Yep.
He knows that Sensi is a Starfall player from the beginning. The moment he picked it up, he just never stopped being a Starfall player. And yeah, brings out that Earth C6 because he knows that if the Earth C6 is there, upon a knock up, it's gonna be harder to actually spam spells.
Yeah, but look what happened. Then notice that Kosei already killed off, two mages of Sensi, and now he's going for the remaining ones. So as long as he doesn't take too much damage in this cycle, actually Kosei's gonna be in a great spot. And that's the advantage of Earth 6 over Starfall, is you could just kill two mages really quickly,
Mm-hmm.
and most of the time the Starfall doesn't have enough pressure once two mages are dead. So even though it looks even, actually once Sensi's last mage falls here, actually, he has two mages left, but once these mages fall, which are they're very low, it's going to be very difficult for Sensi to win. He has to rely purely on the pizza rollers.
Oh yeah, I mean the pizza cutters, and not to mention he also has the zip zap orbs that he definitely can use. But now there's no apostles available in the map. This means only one thing: Earth C6 in Kosei's hand is kind of useless now. So that's one card down that he doesn't have to worry about moving forward. But yeah, these warriors are still technically relentless. So now the problem for Sensei is that of course Kosei is going to be using these Earth C6s to, of course, hide in, delay his own death,
Oh,
and reach the late game once the
yeah.
zone is a lot more smaller.
Yeah, so Sensi's looking pretty low here. It's going to be hard for him to get out of this situation. He's on a health deficit, no apostles. The only way he can win, and he does this pretty well, Sensi, is he will just tailwind to the other side, put on Zip Zap, and then just try to get the pizza rollers onto Kosei. And actually, it's very possible to win from this situation if Kosei is not careful. Just because he has apostle advantage doesn't mean, Sensi can't just get a good pizza roller and just boom, his HP is gone. So Kosei needs to be a little bit careful that he doesn't get too cocky and plays with his apostles properly and tries to not get hit by the remaining pizzas.
That's true. Okay, he is getting hit by pizzas after pizzas after pizzas. I don't know why he dashed out of the zone right there, though. Must have been a misinput. I don't know. But the
Yeah.
root trap slide is going to lead that one apostle outside of the zone. Got targeted for an auto attack, but the Sensi is forced to go inside the Earth C6, and that's just it for him. Kosei takes the first round.
Yeah, really well played by Kosei there. So like I said, even though Sensi Starfall is, his main thing, you can't
Mhm.
forget that he's played enough of this build to know that, even if I do go down in Starfall, I still have my Tailwind, Zip Zap, Pizza Cutters to potentially win the game. And he got really close actually. Kosei was like, one good Pizza Cutter away from death, but luckily Kosei clutched it out in the end. And I think it should be replicable, but for Kosei, he just has to stick to the same game plan, kill all
Mhm.
the mages, and then just try to whittle Sensi down and not take too much damage in return.
That's true. Okay, and honestly, what I picked up in the first round is that in the beginning of the game, Sensi was very
Oh,
hesitant to actually. Oh my god, look at that! Look at that! Only a quarter health, eating literally three fall ups there. I'm not sure if it was accompanied by Starfalls, but already after one Earth, after just a bunch of them, they're literally just the same amount of health already. But what I was gonna say was on the first round. I noticed that Sensi was already spamming abilities. I don't think he even knows that Earth C6 was going to be played, and he already used up most of his apostles as switcheroos, not getting them out of the tower.
yeah, that's a good point actually. And at the start of a game is so important,
Whoa!
especially against mages. Good cancel by Sensi, that's actually massive. And now suddenly Kosei's on the back foot. He has a little bit of a health disadvantage, and the apostles are actually pretty even. So much better position for Sensi this game.
That's true. And then he was dancing around with that warrior earlier. Good thing it wasn't abled with that last dude standing. Well, now it is though. So he needs to be very careful not to actually get caught up on an auto. There it is, 1300 damage on the last dude standing. It didn't crit, so I guess that's good news for Sensi. So 2v1 situation has a warrior on the side, but zone is yet to close anytime soon. So true 1v1. This is what Sensi would want actually.
Yep. In a 1v1 scenario, I definitely favor Sensi because the pizza cutters are actually extremely strong in a 1v1. So Kosei needs to, get his movement on or just make sure he has Tailwind ready to dodge because if he gets hit by those pizza cutters close range, it's going to hurt.
Yeah, sure, but looking at this on Sensi's side right now, he's literally just sniping him with his pizza cutters, and it's actually dealing significant amount of damage. And Sensi is already back at full health. Kosei is at half health right now, literally in the back foot, but anything can happen right now. Okay, so he's done talking, he's done thinking, he's going in with the zip zap orbs, but another Earth C6 is gonna get
Oh,
canceled. Kosei is gonna get canceled, and oh my goodness, we were
that's
not
big.
expecting that. And now it is on like Donkey Kong. He is just locked on
Oh,
right now. Just a few more Zip Zap Orbeez could do the trick for Sensi. There's no way Kosei could win this unless he could literally dodge these Zip Zap Orbs.
oh, but he does get the Earth
Oh,
6
but he
down.
does.
That's actually the so huge. Now it's actually winnable, and if he gets the next Earth 6 without getting cancelled, it could actually be winnable once the zone closes even more. But he has to survive.
That's true. He needs to actually play dodgeball with these
Oh,
pizza cutters always there. And oh my goodness, I think that pizza cutter from earlier did get canceled. What a perfectly placed Earth C6. Since he's definitely going to be forced to actually go in there, he does get a Zip Zap orb down, but now he has to be hoping and watching that he does get the
oh
cancellation,
my
and he does.
God.
And there it is, a Zip Zap orb to just win it all, and a pizza cutter to boot. Oh, are we going to round three, or is Kosei gonna pull out the comeback of his life? No zip zap from Kosei. Zip zap on Sensi. Armor's keeping him alive, but how long though? He
Oh
accepts
my
his fate,
goodness.
pauses, says cheese. It's done. We're going to round three.
That was a massive ending by Sensi. He managed to cancel, I think, two Earth C6s near the end there. That proved to be all the difference. And in this 1v1, actually, it's really interesting because I think the pizza cutters win until the zone closes, but once the zone closes, then Earth C6, if Kosei can get Earth C6 down, then he's actually favored in the 1v1. But let's see if, Sensi can replicate that magic. That was a crazy ending.
Definitely very crazy for sure. And even on the early game, we're
Oi.
looking for a repeat of those multiple follow-ups. He ate two and finds the third on the cast of the Earth C6. And now Kose is looking a little ripe in this early game, already at half health and has not killed a single unit since he is at full health, and it's not looking good for him right now.
Yeah, when you're locked in as a Starfall player, because I'm a Starfall player myself. When you're locked in and you're hitting all your follow-ups, it feels so nice, and you just always have a huge health advantage at the beginning of the game. So Sensi must be feeling super nice right now.
Oh my goodness. He's feeling super nice. I mean, why wouldn't he? He's in a very good position. Right now, Kose is almost two apostles down, while Stensi also at two, and already at this point of the match. So yeah, that's literally the algorithm of how Kose's team goes. He needs to take out Sensi's apostles first. Once that's done, and then you go to Sensi. But the problem is, Sensi is dealing more damage when he loses more health with those pizza cutters, and it's just it's just better that way. I could already say earlier, like right now, we could call it. Sensi can win this game, but Kosei really needs to change his strat on the next round.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just such a difficult matchup um, for Kosei if you cannot, avoid the first few follow-ups. Like Starfall is all about maybe the first 10 seconds are so crucial. If you can avoid, any of the follow-ups, it's already just gonna massively increase your chance of winning. And Sensi fully took advantage of landing all of those follow-ups. He's most certainly gonna win this unless Kosei can just pull a miracle out of his bag.
Dang, Eggy literally cheats in this game, man. He pulls up an early crit on me. No, GG's to you, but like, okay, but let's get back into the game. Kosei, once again, almost in the same position, but this time around, he does have more apostles than Sensi, but the
Wait,
zip zap
wait.
battle is detrimental. Wait, you're right. Last dude standing
Oh my
autos
God.
still dangerous as heck
Root trap.
and gets him in the root trap slide, but there's really no follow up to that. Just another zip zap or battle, but
No
more autos is
way.
coming out of
No
Sensi.
way.
Did I just
No
make the
way.
call? Holy crap! Kosei wins it. Oh my
No
goodness! I'm
way.
done. I quit. I quit. I can't
Wait.
make any more calls.
Oh my
Damn.
God.
I'm quitting. I'm quitting as a caster.
I
That's
can't.
that's shameful. That's
I
shameful.
I can't believe Kosei won that. That was a crazy match to win. Oh
Very
my
crazy match
goodness.
to win. Like, how the hell do you go
Wow.
below half health for most of the game and lose in the end? That is insane.
Kosei looks completely drained from winning too. He looks like it took all of him to win that. That was such a difficult game. Oh my God. I think at the end there, last dude standing, crit, and then that was the crucial chunk that actually got Sensi low enough to actually lose. And then he still had the root, and then Kosei saved his root trap to also stun him near the end. That was so close. I can't believe he won that. What a game. Good job, Kosei.
Yep, good job indeed. Oh well. So, what are we expecting in the next round? I don't know. Honestly, it's kind of weird right
Wow.
now because so the problem with Sensi that he has a hard time closing games, and even though he does get him at such a low range, that's right, the range freaking kill Eggy. So even though he does get him at such a low HP range, he still manages to come back as long as he does have apostles. It's a Biku curse. Oh god dang! All right. I was just saying it as it is, and this, hindsight's a bitch. You know, I buy a token, it looks like it's going up, and then it goes down the moment I buy it. Kind of feels like crypto. Really feels like crypto.
And I think we're getting into the next match here. I
All
just
right,
want to
it's gonna be
stress,
Kote versus Sensi's hat. All right, let's freaking do this.
yeah, I actually want to stress how clutch that victory was. Actually, by winning that game, I think Kosei keeps Meditate in the running for first place. If they lost that game, and because game count matters for tiebreak, if they lost that game, it's very possible that Ancient Eight would have run away with it tomorrow. But now because he won that game, it's
Actually,
med-
adjusted. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because Kosei won that game, he actually keeps them firmly in the running for first. So it's really, really well played by Kosei. He was 20% HP for like 2 minutes, as Zero said. That was a crazy game.
It definitely was a crazy game. All right, so on Sensi's POV already, like in just a few seconds, already gets all of it out. Got one mage out of the zone, but then one is going to be walking out soon enough.
Now, Sensi changing his strat a bit, but mostly focusing on the apostles this time around. He knew for a fact that it did screw him up when there were apostles, but if he can get it to a true 1v1 in the end, he definitely wins it in a true 1v1. But of course, he shouldn't be taking that much damage in the early game, though. He did do this before in a previous matchup. That, oh my goodness, I thought the transitions. I didn't know what was going on, but yeah, we are on Sensi's POV right now. Not much damage has been taken by both sides, but Sensi has taken more for sure. And 3 for 3 currently on the Apostle count. Kosei hasn't taken that much damage. Here comes a Pizza Cutter, more focused onto Kosei than the Apostles, rather. So it's a bit confusing what Sensi's planning. I guess he's trying to get both at the same time, kill two birds with one stone. You know?
Yeah, definitely in this game, he definitely put a priority on killing Kosei's apostles, and I think that's actually the right decision because in a 1v1, he will win with the pizza cutters until the zone closes. So Kosei actually, his apostles are all dead, so now he has to survive. Well, he's still the one warrior, but it's gonna die surely in any second. There we go. So
Yeah.
now it's a pure 1v1, and Kosei has to survive until the zone closes because the pizza cutters are gonna win until the zone closes.
I mean, we could tell that for sure. The pizza cutters could win, but yeah, you're right. If the zone closes and pizza cutters are there, oh my goodness, look at that split-second decision. Tailwind into a zip zap, or Kosei just follows him in to that zip zap. Here comes another Earth C6, hesitating to actually go for that tailwind. I'm not even sure. Maybe he had time. I'm not sure. But yeah, HP advantage currently on the side of Sensi, or that might just be the armor. And Kosei currently playing Fortnite at the moment with that Earth C6.
Yeah, I mean Kosei's only strategy now is to keep zip zapping, and when he has enough mana, he needs to put down the Earth C6 to buy space, so that since he can't just get up in his face with zip zap and then pizza cutters.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, so but since he can still fire from long range, but Kosei can survive much more easily from long range here.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. But like on the next closing of the circle, it is going to be Kosei's domain. It may be it may be the zone closing, but that is Kosei's domain expansion. There's gonna be more bumps and everything. That could have been actually a good time to use Earth C6, but oh,
Oh,
gets the
cancel.
cancel onto that -5 or 4 on the mana, and now it's just a matter of time before the zip zaps could just kill Kosei. I'm not sure if he's given up already, but it looks like he's still there. Here comes another Earth C6, forced to go
Wow,
outside of the zone, and first game goes to Sensi.
great, great game plan from Sensei. Recognized that the apostles were the main reason why he was losing in the first series, and completely changed his game plan to just purely focus on the apostles, not following up Kosei, but instead killing the apostles. I really like that. It's very, only the top level of Apeiron players can recognize that and make that change in their game plan. So really well played by Sensi. And I think on the side of Kosei, he has to figure out, okay, how do I protect my apostles or kill Sensi's apostles even faster? He's gotta figure out a way to at least maintain a little bit of apostle advantage going into the 1v1 because as we just saw, Sensi will win the 1v1 with the pizza cutters. That's just the build.
Yep, that is just the build. Now, so coming into this, let's see. So coming into the second matchup, I think Sensi is still following that same algo, is trying to make the same thing happen. Goes for using the follow up on the apostles instead of on Kosei. So yeah, so same story, but it really depends on how it's written. Those warriors are going to get taken down very soon, but Sensi's apostles are getting dangerously low. And right now, Sensi himself already at half health.
Yeah, and I think the apostles are looking pretty okay on the side of Kosei. I mean, his warrior is low, his rogue is somewhat low, but at least his hunter is high HP. He does go for the headshot tailwind here. Oh my god, wait. All of
Oh
a
my
sudden,
goodness!
Kosei is so much more healthy, and now he'll do another headshot tailwind. I guarantee it. He's just waiting for enough mana, and yep, here it is. Can he hit it?
Oh,
No.
he does not. Okay, he tailwinds a bit too early there. The moment I think he tailwinded first before the headshot. I guess there's a timing in there, but I'm not sure. But yeah, Sensi with the rogue accompanying him right now. Pizza cutter is going to be used. Even gets
Oh.
another shield there. The zip zap orb to put him in place could just lead for the rogue to get some autos in
Oh.
there. And oh my goodness, what the frick? Where did
Well,
that damage come from?
yeah, so what Kosei did there was he had a headshot and then did zip zap and timed the zip zap stun right when the headshot would hit. So that was
Crazy plays
that
coming out of Coste.
yeah, that was a perfectly timed headshot zip zap stun. That was really nice by Kosei. What the huge difference was that chunk with the headshot tailwind earlier. So it seemed like headshot was the main difference in that game,
Yeah.
and just to goes to show the apostles are really the key here. If Sensi can maintain even apostles going to the 1v1, he will win. But if Kosei has even one apostle alive, that's the difference maker.
Yep, that is definitely the difference maker here. Okay, most of all of those follow-ups once again going on to Kosei, not even thinking about getting using them on the apostles instead, which led to Sensei's. I think one of Sensei's apostles is already dead. Yeah, one of his mages is already dead. Now there, kaboom. That's one mage down. So here's the problem. I don't know what Sensei's problem is right now though. By problem I mean like what is he thinking? Because earlier it was working. Focus on the apostles and then go to Kosei. But now this time around, he's not following that script. He's just going straight for Kosei. Already at half health, he eats a headshot once again. Both of them are at half health. All of that effort and only took a headshot to literally equalize it.
Oh my god! And I mean, Sensi had the health lead for the majority of that game, majority of this game, until that moment where he took the last dude auto, and all of a sudden he's at a pulse disadvantage. His health is relatively even, and it's just gonna look very difficult for Sensi to win unless he can get some crucial damage right now.
Honestly, by crucial damage, I think this we could literally call this crucial damage. So Kosei currently playing a bullet hell game, trying to dodge all of these
Oh
pizza
my!
cutters, and Sensi just fighting off the horde, using that zip zap to go in.
Oh
Literally
my!
anything could happen, but one welcome to the slam along with a last dude standing auto could just be it for Sensi. Getting locked on by that zip zap orb,
Oh,
already taking him dangerously low. Still has the zip zap orb in, trying to make sure that this pizza cutter could cut through the heart of Kosei's Italian heart there. Man, it's such an intense freaking game.
yeah. So in this scenario, it's all about who can hit the more clutch tailwinds or zip zaps, and then of course on Sensi's side the pizza cutters. And Kosei is trying to CC Sensi so that his apostles can hit, because you see Sensi is just constantly kiting away and just spamming the pizza cutters, and this is the way to win for him. And Kosei needs to land some sort of CC so that the apostles can hit him, because right now it's looking tough. But he does get an Ur6 down, which is good for spacing.
Oh my goodness. Sensi is just crazy with it right now.
Oh
Oh,
my
but he does
god.
get hit by the Welcome to the Slam combo with Kosei's Zip Zap Orb. This could just be it. The
Oi,
armor is
oi,
saving him,
oi.
but no, it's not going to be enough. And Kosei wins this 2-0, both reaching round 3. What an intense second match. But Kosei is able to bring it back to pace. And now Meditate once again tied with Ancient 8 for first, and Boot Nation is still third and yet to be, yet to be challenged, I guess.
Wow.
GGWP, what a fight indeed. It was literally anyone's game at any given moment, but yeah, Kosei just really knew what to do when he was at a disadvantage or an advantage there.
That was such a crazy series. I mean, it was extremely high level, and it just came down to the minute, differences. Who hit more crucial skills, who prioritized, their game plan better. And like you said, Biku, I don't know why Sensi decided to move away from killing the apostles. I actually think he should have stuck to his original game plan in the second series, first game, where he purely focused the apostles, got to the 1v1, and because in a 1v1 you're not going to lose with Pizza Cutter Zip Zap against RC6 until the very end where the zone closes. So GG's to both players anyways. I think they both played really well. Definitely could have gone either way if not for like a few clutch moments from Kosei. So Kosei did really well this game.
Yep, GGWP Kosei, GGWP Sensi. All righty then, baby. So coming up next is going to be Jimeta Gaming's Nya and Shisito Farmtastic Guild's Alig 777. Let's go back to the board right away, just quickly before we go move forward, just to see how it is going for the top spot. We literally saw the top 3 play. Let's see. So looking at this, so Ancient 8, Meditate, both at 8 points. Boot Nation still at seven. Still at seven. So now that means Jameta could just get around this and maybe swipe a spot at third place there. A lot can happen there. What do you think, God Dog?
I think, I mean, the match we just had was so clutch by Kosei to win because that means
Mhm,
Meditate can still claim the top spot. It'll all depend on tomorrow whether
mhm.
Ancient 8 can 2-0 or if Ancient 8 drops one game, then suddenly, Meditate, if they go 2-0, then they'll just be first. So I think Kosei put an extremely clutch performance against one of the game's best players. Always scary to play Sensi. With us against Starfall, you could just lose like super quickly, and it's so hard to win if you're not prepared. So well played to Kosei and Sensi, of course.
Well played, well played. Alrighty. So once again, coming up next, Jameta Gaming's Nya versus Shishito Farmtastic Guild's Alig
Yeah.
777. And we will be back after this break. And also, by the way, before I do go, the raffle is already in the chat. Don't forget to, of course, answer the Dino forum. Also, answer it in the chat, and of course, join our Discord server. Come to the Discord server. It's awesome. It's great. We literally have no bots. The only bot there is Asta. When you say GM, she will say GM. Really good, really great. We paid a lot of money for this bot. Anyway, we are now going to go to a break. Go ahead and answer that, fill up that questionnaire for a chance to win Golden Apostle tickets, baby. You want to be as strong as Khan, you got to open up them tickets and win them tickets. All right? See you guys in a bit. All freaking righty. So Jumeta Gaming, Nya versus Shisito's Farmtastic Guild, Alex777. Once again, for the chatters, hello, everybody. I am BQ. Joining me is God Dog, the overseer, and of course, a guy that just kills people in the Asian server out of nowhere. How you doing, man?
Doing good, Biku. Good to talk to you as well. Actually, I remember playing you on uh, the SCA server, like maybe like 2 months ago, or maybe 3 months ago, when the leaderboard was super competitive. I remember
Yeah,
playing
and you
against you a
still
few
played
times.
old reliable. Yep, yep, for sure. I hated playing you because like every time I play you, I'm like, dang, I hate playing this guy because you don't even use your real name. And then when I realized, oh my god, that was you. Fuck you.
Yeah,
I can't win against this guy.
I don't remember what name I was using before though. Do you remember?
Uh, uh, I'm not sure. Lose, learn, something like that.
Lose is improve. There we
Lose is
go.
improve. There you go.
A good lesson for all of you guys. If you get tilted playing Apeiron, just remember lose is improve. Every time you lose, you can improve.
That's right. You got to find a way how to level up and stuff. Me, I just played. I just pressed my buttons faster than he did. But yeah, GG's for that time. So with Boot Nation losing the previous round, Jameta has an opportunity to actually overtake and tie it up with Boot Nation, or they could just get cucked by Shisito Farmtastic Guild for that third place spot. So, best case scenario right now is Jameta wins today, Jameta wins tomorrow, and Boot Nation loses once tomorrow. So, that I don't think it's possible, but there are chances in here. I mean, it is Jameta we're talking about. Jameta Gaming. Who's in Jameta? Nya is in Jameta. Um, Hanfi is in Jameta.
Hanfi, yeah.
Yeah. So those two people alone. So a lot of powerhouses, giving the top three spot a lot of action, baby. All right, let's get into the
Yeah.
game as soon as we can, though. But what do you think about our two players? I've seen, yeah, I've seen him, especially on a lot of the esports for everyone competitions. Very great player. Alig, seen him sometime, but usually I'm a bit iffy on him.
Yeah, I mean, I think I haven't played Allig in game before, but I've played Nya, and what I could say is that Nya is extremely strong mechanically, and I believe he plays a Karst, and Karst are always difficult to fight. So, but I think based on what I've seen from Allig from the previous AEWs, he's no slouch either. And these guys are fighting for their guild spots, which I want to remind the audience that every place matters in terms of the rewards each guild gets. So there's no there's no games that are not important. Every game matters. So it's gonna be hype.
It is gonna be hype indeed. All right. So can we look back at the scoreboard? Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see what are what are the chances are. And honestly, it is a bit odd. Let's scroll down to the very bottom. We talked a lot about top three and the middle. I can't really see the bottom side because of the dudes, but Atlas Gaming still currently at 0 points though.
Yeah.
That I've heard. But Shisito Farmtastic Guild does have two, getting this third. So literally, it is one across the edges. On one side, we've got the second to the last team. If they could take down Jameta, that actually says a lot, you know.
Yeah, for sure. And I think what's interesting is that if you look at the SCA leaderboard versus the NA leaderboard for the Guild Wars League, Atlas is at the top of the NA one, and SFG is also near the top of the NA ones, but of
Right, right.
of the SCA one.
It is so night and day. It is
Yeah,
crazy how that works, you
it's
know.
the complete opposite here. But that just goes to show that talent is spread across the different regions super well.
Mm-hmm.
Just because a guild's not good in one region doesn't mean they are bad in another. These guilds are all super strong and deserve the respect in every way. So much respect to all the players that have been fighting for so long, also training for so long just to play in these games. We respect you guys a lot, and hype for the next match for sure.
Yep, that's true. That's true. All right, let's see. Get into this game. What is the holdup? Let's go. Hmm. All right, but yeah, let's look at the let's look at the chat for now. Did you guys answer the questionnaire, by the way, on the Dino forum? Don't forget to do that. It's always rewarding to get some Golden Apostle tickets in. That's where I got my perfect Hunter Apostle. It was IV 100 with the double volley, root trap slide, and the headshot. Maybe you guys could get a better one. Who knows? But yeah, hopefully, something could top it. All right, let's get into this game.
All right,
There
we're
they
in.
are.
Oh, look at how clean Aleg's hairline and beard looks. That's pretty he's got the Shogun look going. Have you seen the Shogun, Biku?
I have not seen it. I've heard good things. They're basically the Black Myth Wukong of the film industry this year. You know,
Yeah, true,
from
true.
what I've heard, lots of awards. Yeah,
Anyways, we're getting into the game, and actually on the side of, I believe that's Nya. Very hard to see, but I think Nya. No, at the side of Aleg, he has double priest, and Nya is killing the double priest right now, as you can see, and that is the strategy to go with. I wonder what Aleg's strategy is here with the Scorch brand, and if he can get a puzzle advantage from it.
oh yeah, that is very interesting though. But yeah, so oh my goodness. Okay, wait, is that okay? All right. So cold water ritual mixed with Scorch brand. So
That
he
is
has the
correct.
power of both fire and water in his side. Will he be the next avatar here, or is Nya just gonna slowly pierce through his team? He's already killed off both of those priests, and yeah, I think he could literally just go target Alec this time.
Yeah, I think Nya looks extremely dominant right now. I mean, Aleg is on half HP and just scrambling to find cover from Nya, but Nya's all over him right now.
That's true. Okay, so maybe this is the difficult part when it comes to this. I mean, he needed those priests to actually stay alive until at least the very end game. Problem there is that I think it doesn't make sense to play priest. I'm not sure what the interaction is, but I think the priest is gonna end up trying to heal the fire minions. Am I wrong? Is that is that what happens?
I don't know if he would play it for that exact reason. Maybe he's just comfortable with the double priest and sustaining, but against top players, you know, they're not gonna let double priest slide. They're gonna kill those guys instantly, and as you can see, Aleg is in an extremely tough spot. It looks almost unwinnable for him. But the last time we said that, Kosei won, so maybe it's possible, but it certainly looks difficult.
That's true, but yeah, but that's the thing. But that,
Yeah.
but I know I'm not sure if maybe he is comfortable with the double priest.
Oh my!
But what I
goodness.
was asking is like, is that how the interaction works? Like, is it really worth it for those heals to be there to take you to the late game? Because I know Ali is definitely hoping to get a late game in there, but the problem is that his priest died way too fast. He's not going into that late game with that current setup so that he could get that wide range on the cold water ritual, especially mixing that with the Scorch brand.
Yeah, I don't think I definitely agree with you, Biku, that I think double priest is not suited for this composition. It doesn't look like it's getting much done, at least just from that game. Let's see if game 2 is any different. But I would expect the same thing when Yao will just hard focus the priest, and hopefully they can provide some value to Ali.
That's true, and also the problem with these priests is that it doesn't even it has cheerleading as an opener. I mean, you'd want to play like circle healing or maybe almost invincible, but he does have the almost invincible in his hand to maybe prevent the death to be a lot quicker than usual. And already Nya is right on top of his priest already. Maybe this is the best part about it. Oh, he even has the sneaky smoke screen, literally keeping them alive for a lot longer. I wonder what went wrong. He has all these tools to keep those priests alive, but he didn't seem to do it properly in the previous one, and already double cold water ritual in the map.
Yeah, I think it's just difficult to survive, to have your priest survive when the enemy knows how to play against it. I mean, if they're spending all their, auto attacks and like headshots to kill the priest as Nya did, it's just impossible to keep them alive. And he also has double warriors along with the hunter headshot. Oh yeah, that's gonna hurt. There's no way to keep.
Scorch brand just got canceled. Oh my god.
Yeah, and there's no way to keep your priest alive against a player that knows what they're doing with this type of composition. It's just too difficult, and Nya is just dominating. He could literally just stop casting spells and just auto him to death, and he would still win. This is curtains. Oh, there we go. The last auto. Yeah, this is very tough matchup for Ali G. I really hope he switches the double priest, or, you know, if he's gonna play double priest, just don't play. I think Scorchbrand with double priest doesn't seem that good, so he needs to figure out some sort of game plan to change here.
Yep, for sure, for sure. Okay, so that's already 1-0. Jametta, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so with that game, how can Ali get a win off of that? Honestly, it looked a bit better, but I think the problem is that like the whole setup falls apart when there isn't enough almost invincibles in the map. Maybe he could try to get it in there. Honestly, the cold water ritual was working. Everything else wasn't. Cold water plus the scorch brand wasn't working. Maybe take out the scorch brand, and then just keep the cold water and just do double priest strat. There's also that. I've
Yeah.
seen I've seen Logic make it work, but without the priest though.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm just not a fan of double priest in general. I just don't think it's a very strong team unless you're building very specifically to cater to priest. But I think in this scenario, he needs to change the double priest. I'd highly prefer, warriors instead, because then at least if you have warriors or like guardians, it's just way harder to chew through warriors than priests. So I think Yao would have to, at least at the very least, Yao would have to adjust his game plan, and anything would be better than what we just saw since it was so dominating of a win. Never looked close at all. So hopefully Ali G or Alig, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but Alig, I hope Alig is able to recognize that and either change the double priest or pick a comp specifically suited to play with double priests.
All right, all right. Okay, it looks like Ali. He even has a third priest in his roster, dude. Okay, yeah,
Bro loves his priest.
definitely loves his priest for sure. But let's see if this one can make a difference. I mean,
I
it
don't
is
think
still gonna
he's
be double
changing
priest.
them.
Not even a warrior though. So I'm not sure where the
Yeah.
damage is gonna be coming from. So I guess he does need the scorch brand for that to, of course, melt away the apostles. But this is also a foresty. I don't know how many points of fire is even on this scorch brand.
Yeah, I think just to add on to your point about Scorchbrand, the synergy of Scorchbrand with your apostles is that it makes your apostle skills do more damage, but priests don't do damage, so you're losing already inherently a lot of value from the Scorchbrand passive. And as we've seen, like eviscerates one priest, the second one surely to follow soon, and it looks more of the same as last game, Biku.
Yeah, honestly, that's crazy. Okay, actually, good catch on that. I did not really know that much about Scorch Brand because honestly, back when the Scorch Brand was just the trend, it was overpowered. It didn't become not really overpowered. It's balanced. It's balanced, quote unquote, balanced now. So back then it was just Scorch Brand and then Card Shark into another Scorch Brand into Card Shark into another Scorch Brand. It was fun times. But yeah, and someone's not having fun in this game for sure. Lost his priest literally the first 20 seconds of the game. He just locked and loaded with that one rogue, and he's one auto away, and that's another point for Nya.
Oh boy, this is a bit of cyberbullying that Nya is committing right now. I mean,
It's illegal in the Philippines to cyberbully.
yeah, this just
but
looks like an impossible situation. I mean, what can you even do? Like, it literally looks like he's just getting stat checked, but in reality, it's just his comp is just not, there's no synergy between the priest and Scorchbrand, and I don't know why he felt like he needed to keep the priest. I don't even know what he adjusted from games Series 1 to Series 2, but it's just more of
I
the
don't think it's
same.
an adjustment. Honestly, I guess this is one of those definition of insanity game. Maybe if we keep trying, maybe it'll work out. But you gotta make it work out 4 times to actually win this entire matchup.
Yeah.
But this time around, it looks like he does have somewhat of a HP advantage, throwing out those pizza cutters, allowing him to get that Scorch Brand out. But his apostle's HP is just not budging.
Yeah. Also, now I just realized it's playing Starfall as well, like a mini Starfall with 2 mages, and it actually is killing the apostles even faster. So, Alig is in the top spot. Like it's certainly unwinnable. Like I don't see a world where Nia would drop this. It just looks too difficult to lose. You know.
Yeah, honestly, Ali, if he can, he needs to put on his Kosei costume on. If he really wants to make this work, these cold water rituals is
Oh
just a
my
ritual to summon
goodness.
his death. Is not looking good.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
that tailwind dash to cancel that. That's just GG's.
yeah,
GGWP. That's another game for Jameta. Needs to win tomorrow again, and already threatening to get third place from um Boot Nation.
yep. GG's to Nya and Alig. Unfortunately, I think Alig. I mean, it's very possible that Alig doesn't have the necessary NFTs to make like adaptation or switch. But
I
if
doubt
he,
it. It's Shishiro's fantastic guild. It's fantastic. They were third place literally in NA. So I doubt
yeah,
that.
yeah. I mean,
I doubt that.
if we assume correctly, then Biku, then I would have to say that Alig definitely needs to reevaluate this composition. I don't think it's particularly good, especially at this level of competition where everyone's optimized their composition. You're you can't play double priest with Scorchbrand.
Hmm.
Scorchbrand, one of Scorchbrand's passives, if you level it up, is it gives I think 25% bonus damage to your apostles, and that's a huge percentage, and you're just wasting that if you've leveled it up. So double priest, especially without uh like you said, almost invincible, impossible to win with in this scenario.
Yep, that's GGWP. All right. Well, for Alig, paging Mr. Shishito, sir, your Asian team is in need of assistance, maybe in the next league. But yeah, GGWP, Jameta Gaming, yeah, showing what is up tomorrow. I'm assuming it's gonna be Hanfi. I mean, I honestly, I forgot who the third person is. It's Hanfi, Nya, and who's their third?
Let me find out real quick.
All right, all right. By the way, if you guys have missed it, the question for the Golden Apostle ticket raffle was already given earlier last game. So if you want to know what it is, maybe you could ask somebody in our Discord server. All righty. Oh, so Godog, you got that name?
Yep, it's Alvin. Alvin's the last player for him.
Alvin. Okay, yeah. Alvin. I remember Alvin also from the leaderboard when I still played a lot. Right now, it's just been PVE for me because free NFTs is free NFTs. Anyway, coming up next is going to be Avocado Gaming's. I'm sorry, Avocado DAO's Missing versus Atlas Gaming's JPG. And okay, we're talking about Missing here. Missing, um, he's just a total unit. He's so good at dodging abilities. And yeah, and JPG, well, he ain't a PNG, he ain't a GIF, but let's see if he can get a point for Atlas Gaming. All
Yeah, I
right.
would I would love to see Atlas get one on the board. It would definitely feel a little bit bad if they're at 0 points until the very end. So would like to see Atlas take one game. But we have to remember that, I mean, for those of you that know, that are OGs that have seen, Apron esports for a while, those of you that know that Meeson is no slouch. Meeson went on a tear for Avocado in the AGW Invitationals, pretty much solo carrying that team. So, Meeson is not someone to underestimate.
That
But
for sure.
yeah,
Alrighty. So yeah, again, guys, it is going to be Avocado DAO's Missing versus Atlas Gaming's JPG. Don't go away.
And we are back at it on the action. The first half of the Southeast Asian Apeiron Guild Wars League. And already a lot of the matches has just been extremely exciting. And yeah, how is the chat going? How much has Eggy scammed off of our players? It is crazy. And oh my god, I was just saying, okay, Karim, let's go. All right. A defeat for Eggy is a win for every duty. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh my God. Eggy has 1 gold. Oh, dude, you just got gold check. Okay. I mean, I could take that from you. Challenge at Eggy 1. Is that how you do it? Oh, I'm sorry. Dual Eggy 1. Let's go.
Yeah, bro,
Alrighty, so
you're gonna take-
avocados. So while that's happening, let's go ahead and get into this matchup.
You're gonna take everything from him, bro.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You exclamation point accept, Eggy. All right. Let's just get into this game. Avocado Dow versus Atlas Gaming. Well, will we actually see a point from Atlas Gaming, or is Avocado Dow is just gonna keep going at this? All right, let's go. JPG.
I would love to see Atlas Gaming take one. Definitely would be nice to see that. And JPG is playing at Karst. So a Karst against a Wasteland, I believe that's a Wasteland. And Karst always, notorious for being super strong. So let's see if JPG can make it happen.
All right.
And we see that he's running a warrior, guardian, and a mage and a hunter. And on the side of Meeson, he's running a guardian, rogue, warrior, and hunter. So pretty similar team comp, with the only difference being the mage for the hunter. And we have Earth 6 versus Fire 6. And for those of you that were commenting in the chat earlier, I saw some of you debating whether Fire 6 or Earth 6 is stronger. Well, I guess we have a good, match to see which one is stronger here.
Not really sure right now, but yeah, Meeson, known for his Earth C6, also switching up to the Scorch brand game. Now I'm not sure what JPG currently has, but he is going to go aggressive mode right now, just charging straight into him, and right now Meeson trapped by that baby cage from the side of JPG, and turning his attention onto the apostles instead. I guess it's going to be a bit slow. It's kind of hard to actually penetrate Meeson's defenses, I guess. But yeah, JPG already had half health, and that headshot, if it hit, would have been huge.
And I think JPG just canceled the Scorch brand from Meeson, so actually really huge cancel by him. He is at a bit of a health disadvantage, but that cancel buys him a little bit of space and mana advantage. So can JPG convert it? I mean, he has to dodge his slam, nice dodge, and he actually is in a pretty good spot, I would say, if he doesn't take too much damage in the next few seconds.
Oh yeah. Now, it's not looking good for either of them. Both still has their apostles up. Never mind, that's one guardian down. And honestly, the follow is going to be Meeson's rogue. Still going to be using that card chart. Keeps him alive though. Okay, yeah, Meeson looking really good at the moment. Already at a quarter health. Is JPG gonna crop him out and maybe turn him into a PNG? But who knows? Here is now a zip zap orb coming through, trying to time that with the headshot. Gets the stun, but gets the dodge. But Urtzy 1 could just be the nail in the coffin. Is that it?
I think it's it, Biku. It looks like it's gonna be over very soon. And I think the game changed a lot when JPG decided to run into Meeson while the Scorch brand was active and into a bunch of his units, and that's it. I think JPG made a crucial error there with his positioning. I think the HP was relatively even, but he decided to walk into Meeson and the Volcano while it's active, and that just took a huge chunk out of his HP.
All right. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Eggy just won against me. He gets 1 gold. Let's go. All right, moving up in the world, eh? Eh?
Gotta start somewhere.
Gotta start somewhere for sure. All right, he's saying JPG is G-Host. Yep, definitely. That is definitely G-Host if you ordered it from Temu. But yeah. Okay, so Earth C6 versus Fire C6. Missing used to play Earth C6, but yeah, he's upgraded.
Yeah, I think all the previous Earth C6 players just moved to Fire C6 now. Um, you know, Khan, like a lot of like the top players of all the guilds definitely moved to Fire C6 once they realized how fast it clears apostles. And I guess the strength of Earth C6 is that you still get the micro stuns that can cancel and
Mhm.
a huge area, but in terms of pure apostle clear, we have to give it to Fire 6 right now.
That's true. So if I as a headshot inducee,
Oh
oh
my
my
god,
goodness,
that
what
was a
the frick?
big chunk.
You know what?
Everything landed at once.
Dude, that JPG got folded, dude. He got cropped.
He
My
is
guy
cropped.
control beat an MS Paint and then just freaking use the select tool and deleted. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
he's cropped and cut in half now, and now it's just looking even more difficult for JPG. He's just slowly but surely just dying to Misin's volcano, and I don't think this is a salvageable Biku.
I don't think this is salvageable either, but yeah, it's not looking good for him. He's not staying alive whatsoever. He hasn't dodged that much, but honestly, the aggression coming out of Misin is just huge at the
Oh
moment. And
my
yeah, oh my
goodness.
goodness, that stun into that auto, that's GG's. First win goes to Misin.
Hmm. Very well played by Misin. Looked a bit too comfortable, to be honest. It literally looked like he was never in a position where he had to sweat a little bit, always under control. And I think on the side of JPG, he has to, really think if he can come up with a game plan that can counter this. I mean, would that mean a switch to another build? Completely changing his apostle lineup. Something has to be done, I think, because when you lose in such a dominant fashion, usually it's almost always better to just completely switch your game plan. Um, so we'll see what will JPG do this time.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I'm not really sure right now. It's always a scam like this. Congratulations, Eggy. Eggy is just stealing. He's building back up, dude. Come on, like he's on HBO mode. Help a brother out with whatever it is he's going through. We got you, man. We got you. But yeah, 1-0, Avocado Dow still moving up. Atlas yet to get a point for themselves. It's crazy.
Yeah. Um, can I just say I really like the banners of both these teams. I wonder how Avocado Dow came up. Why choose the avocado? Well, what's the meaning behind the avocado in the first place? Uh, w-
Avocado,
would you know the origins of avocado Dow,
it's a good
Biku?
source of fat. I don't. It's good fat.
Yeah, maybe the owner or like the guild leader really likes their avocados. That has to be it, right?
Probably. I mean, if you think about it, so what is in an avocado? So avocado has a pit,
Yes.
and that pit comes a tree. Am I cooking? Am I cooking, chat? Am I cooking?
And then what does the tree become?
It makes more avocados.
Oh shit. Wait,
Boom.
avocados they don't grow on trees, right? Wait, do they? Where
There's an
do
avocado tree.
Oh, you're correct. They do grow on trees.
Yes. Yeah.
So you are cooking. You are cooking. You are cooking.
Yeah, yeah, let's go. Not only that, they are one of the rarest fruits because they do look like a pair of balls. Yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
more fun biology facts with Biku on next time. And
That
while we while we get back to the
what do you
game,
mean they grow on trees? They grow on trees. I climbed an avocado tree as a child. Don't you dare
I
wait.
mean, I just googled it, so
Avocado tree.
they do grow on trees. I just googled it.
They grow on trees. I climbed those as a kid. Yeah. I don't know where you get
Anyway,
your avocados from, Karim.
anyways, back to the game, and I wonder. Let's see if JPG made any adjustments to his composition. I don't think he did. Oh, maybe he changed his planet. Uh,
Did he though? Did you
I'm not sure
know?
yet. I'm not sure yet. I need to see whether he casts Earth 6 or not. But right now, Misa just chilling at the back. You know, Zipzap comes out from JPG, trying to be a bit more aggressive here. Lands the auto, but he's in the middle of Misa's Apostles. A little bit of lag there as we see the headshot miss. And okay, it looks like he's still playing Earth C6. I wonder if JPG made any adjustments at all, or if he just thought, you know, I'm gonna run it back. I probably just played bad. Let's try it again.
That's true. Oh my goodness, I don't know what stopped him from the going for
Oh
the
my god.
tailwind. Oh wait, he didn't. He did go through, but this fire C4 though, literally preventing JPG from
Oh.
taking an extra step there. And the most awesome ages is really perfect here. And right now, it's just the stun lock for JPG. Has nowhere to go, no apostles
Oh.
inside, and the stun into that leaping
Oh.
shield bump for that headshot, just so clean. And yeah, what is going on?
It, w-
Okay.
it was looking super good actually initially for JPG, and then Misa just got a huge combo, and JPG just falls so quickly. Well, I can't believe how quickly the tides turned in that game. JPG had a health advantage. It was looking great. He had Misa in the corner, and then Misa just unloaded the full arsenal onto JPG and hit everything, and JPG goes down. And I think you're gonna have to take more hits of that JPG, buddy, because you're gonna have to figure out a way to win versus
Yep.
Meeson.
All right, all right. It's not looking good right now for JPG. I mean they still have tomorrow to finally win. Oh my goodness, Eggy won? No shot, dude. No way. How much is my gold?
Yeah, JPG tried to open up with a headshot there into the follow up, but unfortunately, I think the follow up was a little bit late on the timing, and the headshot missed, and JPG is just getting a headshot again. And it seems like a big problem for JPG are these two hunters on the side of Beeson who are just constantly barraging him with headshots, and I think it's going to be very hard for JPG to mount a comeback here with a half HP deficit.
Oh yeah, for sure. But yeah, JPG already at half health. Not that much tools to actually deal any damage. His warrior is is about to die. His mage is almost gone, without even being able to save it. And yeah, maybe if this gets a good hit in, maybe that could turn the tides. Who knows? But literally, Neeson is just standing back, and as he just doesn't even have to go closer. He can
Oh.
just win this just by doing that.
Yeah, mistimed headshot tailwind by JPG there. I think JPG, the issue with his game plan is he has Earth 6, but he doesn't really try to kill like a single apostle or focus one apostle from the side of Meeson while the Earth 6 is down. You know, all of Meeson's apostles are alive and healthy, and when you have Earth 6, it's very important, I think, to at least try to make the apostle advantage yours while the apostles are CC'd. But JPG just, unable to do that, and it's going to be curtains for this game.
Oh yeah. Yep, not looking good once again for JPG. Misian not taking a single scratch
Oh
there. Oh
my
my goodness, I
goodness.
didn't even see the headshot. That was a raw headshot, dude. Oh wait, might have not been. I didn't
Headshot,
see.
hangry
Maybe
yell.
there was a hangry
Headshot,
yell.
hangry yell. There was a
Yeah, it was a
hangry yell.
hangry yell. Oh well, that's GG. WP JPG.Ron. All right. Anyway, GG's to Meeson, as expected. I mean, Meeson is just he's just crazy with it, man. He has the face mask, and it says no smoking in that area, so he's a perfectly healthy guy. GG WP. That's another point for Avocado.
Yep. GG's to Avocado and Meeson, and a good try from the side of JPG. Unfortunately, not enough this time. I do hope tomorrow Star-Lord can bring the heat and win one game for his team. I mean, I think Alice are fine anyways because their NA team is dominant right now. Just
Mhm.
would like to see a single win on the board. But there's still one more day left for that Atlas. So good luck tomorrow and GG's to Avocado. Dao.
Yep, GG's. Good luck tomorrow. All right, let's get back to the board. But coming up next is going to be Crypto Insights Durfus versus Anti Gods Licking. All right, all right, all right. So where are they? So Crypto Insight is at 5 points right now. If they win this, literally undisputed, currently fighting for fifth and fourth, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, it is really looking it's really okay. They're in a stable position in my opinion. But against Anti-God, if they win this, they literally tie it up with everybody. Even Dude and Duck is trailing. So the middle side of this bracket or in this leaderboard is a bit mixed, but it's really about the top four right now, you know? So
Yeah.
top four, they're fighting for their spot. Ancient Eight Meditate fighting for first. Boot Nation Jametta fighting for third and fourth. And Crypto Inside might just dip their toes in there if they win today. No, there's no way. It's a stop four. I'm sorry. There's no way for that to catch up, I think. With Jametta winning today, yeah, there's no way.
Well, so yeah, I mean, it is. I think there is a world where if Crypto Inside wins today, then they move up to six, and then if Jametta loses tomorrow and Crypto Inside wins, then they could potentially tie for fourth. But yeah, that would
Right.
require
Okay, yeah. Good catch. Good
yeah
catch.
would require Crypto Inside to win all the remaining games with probably a perfect game score, and requires Jametta to lose the remaining game as well.
Alrighty. Yep, that's right. That's right. Okay, well, with that said, we will go ahead and go on a quick break and be back for the next one, baby. And we are back, baby. How is everyone doing? So, once again. My name is Biku, and joining me is God Dog. And coming up is going to be Durfus from Crypto Inside versus Anti God, which is Licking. Now, let's freaking go. I'm just ready for this. God Dog, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm excited to see the matchup between these two. Both are in pretty crucial positions on the leaderboard. A single win can change a lot, so it's very important for these two teams to get the dub here. And Crypto Inside and Anti God only separated by 1 point as well, so very important in terms of denying the enemy team a chance to move up and also promoting themselves up as well.
Yep. And I mean, they could deny anti God, but of course, like you said, every game matters, right?
Yeah, every game matters, and especially for teams in the middle that are separated by only 1 points or on or the same points as other teams. It's very important that these teams pick up the remaining points because there's only 1 day left after today, so uh they got to make the most of their opportunities here for sure. And Crypto Inside can do that, and Anti-God could also catch up to Crypto Inside and Dark if they win here right now. So it's gonna be a huge game.
Yep, definitely going to be a huge game. So yeah, we're all definitely ready for this one. All right, all right. Where is the game? I'm ready. I'm ready to see Durfus. I mean, it is Durfus, so let's see.
I wonder if they will play Scorchbrand or C6 like our previous games. I think today there was a little bit less diversity in terms of the builds we've seen compared to previous days. We had some days before where, literally every game was different builds, which was really cool to see. Um, I think generally, the NA server has a bit more variety of builds, while we see the SCA players seem to be choosing like the top meta builds. Um, Not sure if that's just a regional difference or if it's just the specific players that we covered recently, but definitely want to see more build variety, not just uh, Scorchbrand, Earth One, Earth 6 every game, but hopefully we can see more.
Yep, hopefully we definitely can see more. But when
Yeah,
it comes to well, definitely when it comes to the current the current lineup, I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. I haven't seen Licking really pop off. I have seen a lot of Durfus. I mean, he came into this game at PvE at season 2, so I've definitely seen a lot of him. Especially with, of course, his teammate Rufka. Um, so
yeah.
a lot can be said on where things could go from here.
I hope a team can surprise me and play some AC5. It's been a while since I've seen some good AC5. Always love AC5. Most fun build in the game, in my opinion. Haven't seen it today. Hopefully, the remaining teams can bring one out.
All right. I mean, you know the funny part right now? Okay. All right. So game is going to be played soon. Also in the chat, Eggy is trying to get you to accept his challenge. So yeah, on Twitch. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He wants your money.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'll accept ID. You can have my money.
All
I accept. Oh, you can challenge me again if you want, Eggy.
right. All right. Let's go.
Oh, shit. Okay. I'll accept. All right. Let's see how rigged it is.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. I rigged this one good. Oh
Okay.
wait!
Oh
Holy
my God.
moly!
Oh my God. Caught
I re-
on camera
Yo,
on
I got three
A.
crits in a row. I got 3 crits in a row.
That's GG easy. All right.
Wow.
Good job.
Wow. GG's Eggy.
Yeah, Aggie. GG's.
Wow, 3 crits in a row is something. Haven't seen that much.
All right, what is going on? Where is the match? Let's just get into this. Where is it? All right. Well, hopefully we can get this game soon because I am aching to, of course, farm some more apostles. So far,
Sorry,
so far so good. I got a really good warrior.
I thought you were gonna say you're gonna go back to beating people up in Wukong.
In Wukong, dude, I'm already a new game plus. So literally, I just played if I want to chill. I can only rob the VTuber. God dog is too good, dude, dude. The only reason you win is because I let you win. Come on, come on,
Dang,
come on. You really think like Eggy? I could rig this as good as God dog.
man.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. God dog is just too good. Yeah, I mean he is too good. He's amazing, man. All right, two viewers right now, currently running at 2 hours today. We've still got this game, and then the next game we still got Dude Ain't Duck versus YXZD's Don 9, and so it's Don 9 versus Tanbod.
Ah,
Um,
I love watching Dawn 9 because I know I'll get an AC5 game. That's perfect.
all right.
Ah, we're in.
Oh my goodness, we're in. All right, so Durfus looking dark as heck versus Spider Man's best friend over here. All right,
Spider-Man's best friend.
all right. I'm sorry, it's not a roast. I love Spider Man.
Wait a minute. Looking like a G right now, even though his map is not looking so great. Oh, it is fixed, and we'll
Oh,
get another.
literally starts it off so aggressive. Already on the other side of the map is Durfus.
Wow.
Whoa. he just jumps in there like an explosion, man. But yeah, looking opening this up with a fire C6. Here's an Earth C1 into nothing, and using that last dude standing, of course, to empower his one warrior. And yeah, it's insane how explosive this early game is. And oh my god,
Oh,
bringing out
cancel.
the desecrated ground is gonna get canceled by the leaping shield bonk. Insane cancellation. And honestly, he needed that. He needed that to go off. Luckily, he does have a second one from a card shark, and hopefully this doesn't miss because he needs to regen.
All right, he did get it off here on the Guardian. Hopefully the Guardian does not have prickly. Otherwise, oh, but it just jumps out, and great jump by Durfus. Sorry, by Licking to jump that Guardian out, and now Durfus is in a little bit of trouble. He needs to find his next Earth 5 and heal up. Otherwise, he'll be in a bad spot.
For sure, for sure. But yeah, Durf is already at half health. And okay, so as you said, Licking is not frozen today. Honestly, he is very he is very stone cold solid looking there. Now currently not looking good for Durfus. Needs to really rely on this desecrated ground to get some HP back. But I see that his Guardian does have a prickly personality, so a lot of that healing is just going to get taken away immediately. Zip Zap Orb onto the front of Licking. Urtzy1 not connecting once again. He does have a bunch of desecrated grounds, but I wouldn't really want to be melting these apostles. You want to use them as potions.
Yeah, I think already a pretty good recovery from Durfus. He does get cancelled there, great cancel from Licking. That was a good recovery from Durfus to get back to an even state. But now Licking, once that cancel happened, it's just curtains for Durfus. It should be curtains right now. Yep, it is. And Licking
Oh
with a
my
huge
goodness.
clutch EC1 boulder to cancel the Earth C5 and take the match.
Yep. All right, Eggy. He asked for trouble on the chat, except PSY, my favorite Korean pop star. Right. Anyway, GG's for Licking. Looking good for Licking.
Looking good for Licking. I do want to say Licking kind of has a similar head structure as Tyler 1. Like like the structure of his head looks very similar to Tyler 1's, which is really cool to see. No.
Yeah, but that's not as important as if do we even know if he plays like Tyler 1 though? We'll see. Tyler 1 is a chess master. He's a chess master. He's a master. I'm sorry. He's a challenger in all five roles in League of Legends. So a lot can be said, about this. So comparing him to the one and only 6'5" challenger chess god. Yep, it's different.
That Sunseed saying, not the Tyler one headphone dent.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's not the Tyler One headphone dent for sure. Yeah, I think that's just a regular dent. Oh, not
Yeah,
really. There is no dent.
yeah. Well,
But
Licking doing Tyler one proud. He's actually winning the game quite dominantly right now, and should
mhm.
continue to do so. Let's see what Dervis can do in retaliation. Zip Zap gonna come out. Nope, does not come out. He misses the Earth one there, and the Scorch Brand's gonna come out soon from Licking as well.
Oh yeah, okay, look at that. So Licking once again, just popping out that Scorch brand once again. There's a weird desecrated ground on the map. I think it's hitting that one apostle though. I'm not sure if it is, but yeah, the I don't think the healing is quite enough, and there's an
Oh
indicator that
my,
got bugged
cancel.
into the map, and when you get under it, like you just disappear. That's really funny. But yeah,
Yeah,
Durfus on the back foot once again.
yeah. I think Dervis gonna just gonna drop any time right now. I mean, this game looked incredibly difficult for him to play. I think a big part of his game plan was to get Earth C5 and clear faster, but seems like Licking's Scorch Brand is not only clearing faster, but giving him more space to work with and looking very dominantly, just putting it into Durfus, able to get into his space with Zip Zap and the Scorch Brand. Um, wonder what Durfus has to do to change this.
All right. Yep. Not really sure how much you can change it. Maybe it could come down to the play style. Who knows? But yeah, we'll see for sure. It's quite hard to tell because honestly, in the early game, Durfus does go somewhat aggressive. We can see him. He does deal some damage, but it's really hard to match it up with that with the Scorch brand. He does have the desecrated ground, but for some reason, Licking always seems to have the upper hand when it comes to apostle count.
Yeah, I mean, I really thought the Earth 5 would do a little bit better, considering you could heal off of it. But I think the crucial thing is Licking is very cognizant of the fact that, Earth 5 is his win con. I can't let him heal, and very noticeably, Licking saves his Apostle movement skills for when the Earth 5 is down. Then he'll just, either use a Root Trap Slide or a Leaping Shield Bomb, get out of the way of the Earth 5, and actually, I think that's a really big difference that change the whole matchup. Licking really good job to recognize that he has to save his movement skills to get out of the Earth 5. So I think if he continues to do that, it's gonna be very difficult for Durfus to win here.
Yep, it's kind of it's still there's still a lot of things that he could do. We'll see. We'll see. I just got a crit onto Eggy, and Eggy just got a crit onto me. It's not. It's rigged. It's freaking rigged, dude. Like, how do I win against those crits, man? Now he needs to miss twice for me to win.
He
Nope, not
missed.
gonna miss. Of course, of course. He ha- he has one against me. How do I lose? Yeah, it's weird. It's
Seems
rigged.
like Eggy is just unbeatable, except for
Yeah.
me.
Let's see. Let's see. Uh, let's see this game first, though. Okay. Once again, no changes on the planets, though. But will we be seeing any changes on the apostles? Perhaps.
Yeah, very interested to see if Durfus can cook anything up to change the game plan, because those games looked pretty solid and dominant by Licking.
Yep. It is. It has
Oh,
been.
look, Licking's cat.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Oh my goodness! Exposed.
oh,
Licking was not the player all along. It has been. Oh no! I can't
so
believe it.
cute.
His name is Licking, and then we see that in the screen. This is not. The
Oh,
joke writes itself. I
oh
hate this.
my goodness.
I hate this.
Licking secret agent. Turns out
Oh
Licking
my
is not the
god!
one
God, that didn't
playing.
pick up on the joke. Oh my god.
Oh, you like the licking of the cat? I did pick it up,
Okay, I
Duku.
want Licking to win now just because of the cat. We really okay. Honestly, Durfus needs to take a note from Rufka. Rufka has that really nice that cat. He has the
Oh
cat,
yeah.
yeah, and the turtle.
Yeah, I think it's just an animal diff right now. Like, how could Durfus win if he doesn't have an animal by his side as well?
Hmm.
It's clearly showing that Licking has the advantage with that cat appearing on screen. how could you lose? But actually, Licking is losing this game.
Oh my
Wait.
god, that
Oh
one
my
hit,
god.
that long range freaking water C3
Yeah.
is just insane. And oh my
And
goodness. Okay, so uh, Durfus is just playing extremely aggressive right now. Licky needed to do that switcheroo just to make sure that he doesn't take any more damage. This change on planet literally switched everything up. He
yeah.
was playing the Earth C5 just to counter the Scorch brand, but now this electrostatic ray water C3 build, I like it. I love it. Ever since the first time I saw it, I'm not sure if it was Ren or somebody who played it first. Crazy play. Crazy play.
Yep. So Crypto Insight actually pretty famous for using this build. I know I think all of their players have played this build at some point, and it's just a staple of Crypto Insight's Planet arsenal. So really cool to see that Durvis can also pull it out, and he's pulling it out really well. Oh my God, Licking is getting absolutely demolished right now. Great CC chain by Durvis, and maybe the cat was a bad luck charm because Licking is going down. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. All right. That is insane. Are we gonna finally see a round three?
Yeah.
Hopefully we do.
I mean, I think we will just based on how dominant that game looks from Durfus. Durfus completely smurfed that game, made it look so easy. Um, I think Licking got distracted by his cat, maybe. The cat.
Maybe for sure. He got cursed by the cat, but it is an orange cat though. I mean, I have a gray cat at home. His name's Waku. He killed a bat one time and put it on my bed. Yeah,
That means he loves you.
that means means he loves you. Okay. I
Yeah,
mean,
he's sharing
oh,
his
well,
kill with you.
oh, cool for sure. I mean, I could maybe post the photo on the Instagram. Wait, it's actually pretty funny. Wait.
I mean, just looking at this game, okay, already a good start by Licking, actually. Really good to land certain chain CCs there, and welcome to the slam. Here we have the AC4 coming out, and the Water 3 to follow, but while Licking, I mean, Durfus taking so much damage, he's actually almost dead already. Uh, Not sure what exactly chunked him, it was hard to see, but he just got hugely chunked while moving away there, and Licking in a dominant position. Nothing like the first game, and I think just the crucial skills were hit by Luke Licking so early on, and he continued the pressure with that chunk that now Durfus is in an impossible situation. It's gonna be really difficult to come back from this. And we see the follow-up landing into the leaping shield block, into the card shark, auto to follow maybe. It tries to get the
Oh,
auto, but it hits the guardian. But
oh my goodness. Okay.
it's
Yep.
over no matter what, I think.
That's true.
Surely.
But oh my god. Okay, wait, hold
No,
that
no,
phone.
no, no, no,
Putting on his
surely.
Jose cosplay.
Surely.
Oh,
Surely.
surely.
Wait.
Holy crap.
No.
No freaking way this
No.
Zip Zap or battle is gonna go in
No.
the hands of Durfist. Wait,
Oh
no,
my God.
gosh. The cat. I
Oh my
I almost
God.
said it. Oh my god.
Oh my God. Wait, I completely caster cursed at him. Oh my God. How did he lose that? Durfus with the insane combo and chain CC to win that. He literally pulled that back from 1 HP. I can't believe Durfus won that. That was a ridiculous win by Durfus. I'm stunned. I can't believe he won that.
I
What?
cannot believe he won that either. Honestly, you even called it, dude. Yeah, you did a Biku. You did a me from that game with between Kosei
Yeah.
and Sensei.
I, I can't
Crazy,
believe
crazy
it.
for sure. All right,
What?
Moobot. Oh look, guys. Look, there's a thing. There's a thing, guys. If you guys want to win a Golden Apostle ticket, go ahead and answer the questions coming from the bot. So yeah, if you want to be like a top guy, you need these Golden Apostle tickets. Or if you need some spare money to get yourself maybe a planet or maybe a good apostle that you already have your eyes on, yep, you can just sell the Golden Apostle ticket. And it's always good to get more. Yep. For sure, for sure. And again, Eggy just stealing all of these gold. Okay, crazy.
Yeah. Um, Eggy just unbeatable right now.
Yep, he is just definitely unbeatable right now. So we are 1-1, going to a round three. Is this the first time we've gotten into a round three? Yes or no?
Yep.
I'm not sure.
Yep.
Wow, finally a rubber band match in the game. Oh my goodness. Didn't think we'd see one today, but
Uh,
I'm
uh,
glad.
Yeah, I'm glad that we got a close match. And I think the last game, Licking definitely was a bit too complacent. I mean, he just, I think he had skills that he wasn't using. He also tried to auto, but missed auto, targeted the wrong unit. Um, Even at the last second, I saw he had an Aegis in his hand, but he didn't use it. I think he was too shocked by the fact that he was like chunked so heavily. Wow, just a great comeback from Durfus. Let's see if he can recreate that same magic.
Yep, definitely. All right. Ooh, GG's, you're very strong. Crazy, crazy. All right. Now let's see how this one is gonna go, though. So maybe Licking could lock in here. I don't understand how it was so night and day between the first round. The change of Apostle changed everything. I'm sorry, the change of Avatar, the planet changed everything here. We
Yeah.
saw Licking figure him out, almost got into the win there, but for some reason the Tsunami Cannon Barrage was just too much and got him that loss. But will he be able to get this back? He does have the Apostle advantage, definitely, for sure. But will this be enough to fruit him a victory?
Yeah, and I think really cool by Licking there to proc the Prickly, knowing the AC4 is there. But here comes the chain CC combo by Durfus, but he gets interrupted by a great follow-up from Licking, and now Licking is in a slight HP disadvantage, but here comes the Scorch Brand, and the Apostle advantage is huge. But honestly, the Apostle advantage is not super important when you're playing AC4 or Water 3, you just gotta get one good combo off, and you're just gonna win. So here comes the combo start, the Water 3, the follow-up. Can he get the Zip Zap? He does Zip Zap now. He needs to try to find another Water 3 maybe, but the Apostle advantage is huge.
All right, all right. And now I have 0 gold. I just gave all my gold to Eggy. Definitely rigged.
Oh, this is quite close. Good follow-up by Licking. Can he follow
You're
up
just
in
locked
any
into the
way?
game. But yeah, good by Licking. But the Electrostatic Ray, though, is not going to be looking good
Oh
for
my
him
goodness.
after a few seconds. The Water C3 is already locked in. There's the dash. Oh my god, the Castle
Water
Guard clutch!
3!
The Castle Guard clutch coming out
Wow.
of Licking. Is that going to be enough to get him the win, though?
Oh.
That dashes away for the Water
Nice.
C3 and gets the first win. Whoa!
That
Oh
was a
my
great
gosh.
That was a great sequence by Licking. He crucially put the Castle Guard to avoid getting hit by the Water 3, and after the Castle Guard expired, he manually dodged the next Water 3 from Durfus. So really good by Licking there. It's a little bit concerning that it's that close, even though he gets such a huge Apostle advantage, but I think maybe that's what's to be expected when you're playing against a Water 3 deck. You're just naturally going to get chunked if you get hit by any CC. So good job by Licking to pull out the win there.
Yep, good job indeed by our guy Licking there. And can he see himself lick his way out from the face of defeat? We'll see. Maybe the victory is in the middle of the Tootsie Roll. How many how many licks does it take?
Yeah, well, his cat didn't show, and the moment his cat doesn't show, he's winning. So maybe if the cat shows up, then Durfus will win again.
That's true. I mean, Licking. I hope Licking is not the type of guy that gets distracted by pussy. But yeah, let's really see it in this game.
I think he wouldn't be the only guy.
No, man, you locked in. Apeiron is too important. Okay? Like, think about it. Think about the people at the top right now. We've got Logic, Rallo, 1437, all of them. All of them. They have women in their lives, okay? But they still know how to when to lock in. So,
That's a good
Licking
point.
is going to be that guy.
That's a good point you made, Biku. But on the side of Licking, I think he does have a very strong Apostle advantage, so it's his to lose. But he does have way less health, so if Durfus can get one good combo from AC4, which he starts now, if he has like 2 Water 3s in hand, it's gonna look very bad for Durfus. For Licking.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. But I'm not sure if the snare already went through. There it is. The
Here it
Water
is.
3. Is he gonna lock him in? There's a second one. Is he gonna be finding a third?
Oh.
No, follow up and the auto attack instead. But that's actually gonna be enough. Oh wow. Okay. There's so much burst into that. Licking really risked it all by crossing that laser for a single time, and it cost him the game.
Yeah, I think from Licking's POV now, he has to do the same in terms of maintaining a possible advantage, but he needs to hold the castle guard in his hand. That's his main counter right now to Durfus's build. If he can get the water, if he can get the castle guard on right when the root's about to start, from the AC4, he will save a lot of his HP. So let's see if he can recognize that and save the castle guard.
Yep. All right. All right. It's really about the castle guard for sure, but the problem is also the fact that he can get all of these early game pressure right off the bat. And that switcheroo kind of
Good
used a bit
switch.
too late there. Water C3 is not going to connect, but there's another fall up there, and there's the second. So much
Oh,
aggression coming out of Durfus. He's not even kidding at this point. Okay, there's an Earth C1, another fall up
oh,
out of nowhere. And yeah, it is not looking good for Licking. Already at a quarter health, and this is a really crucial finals for him too. It's this is a match point for both sides. Switcheroo is both going to be used, and now he's creating distance for himself, and now just trying to find another lockdown.
oh
That's
my
another water
goodness.
C3 that's going to connect. Another electrostatic ray is going to be used, but oh my goodness, Licking charging in, but Switcheroo's just at the correct time to use that. Oh my goodness, everyone is hungry for glory and just wants to get it. Everything on the side of Licking got hit by that laser except Licking himself. But
Oi,
that water C3 on the follow-up is just huge at the moment.
that
And
might
now
be
he's
it.
going to go ahead and cross that electrostatic ray, but he's one auto away from just kicking the bucket. It's going to be difficult. Can he clutch this? Can he pull off a Kosei? But I
That's
think
it.
his zip zap orb to the chin is going to give that win for Durfast. Crypto Inside shows them all how it's done. And Licking is about to be licking some wounds after this game.
Wow. GG's to both players, and especially well played to Durfus. I think it's very difficult to lose the way he did in Series 1, so dominantly by licking, and then just come back, change his build, and just completely, change the momentum of the game. And I think that's a lot. That's a very important thing to take away from this. If you're a player, is that if you lose in such a dominant way in game one, just completely switch it up, change it, because it can make huge comebacks like we saw from Durfus. That was a great game from Durfus. He was clearly very knowledgeable on how to play that build, very ready to CC and Water 3 afterwards, or set up the AC4 then Water 3, saving his CC only when he's stunned or rooted. So really well played by Durfus.
Really well played indeed. GGWP. That's another score onto Crypto Inside side. All right. So there it is, guys. In the Twitch chat, or if you are in the Apeiron Discord server, you should be getting a prompt to fill out the Dino form. Okay, now let's go ahead and check it out ourselves. Lock in with Discord. Let's see what the question is, so I can go ahead and ask that question. What is your Twitch handle? It is Eggy_E4E. And who won the battle between Boot Nation versus Meditate? Answer it in the chat. Answer it in the Discord. Answer it in the Dino form. Get yourself that Golden Apostle ticket. Level up your roster, and yeah, dominate the scene. Maybe join the league later so I can make fun of you for making bad plays. Who knows? Yep. All right. Coming up next is going to be Dude Ain't Ducks Tanbod versus YXZD's Don 9. God Dog, I know you're excited for this because he plays Old Reliable. You yourself, you're an Old Reliable player, but have you been changing your match, your play style so far?
I think if I'm tryharding, I'll probably still play AC5 just because it's the build I played the most, put the most hours into. Of course, not like ideal for the current meta. But it's definitely the most fun I have in the game is just to play AC5. With and Dawn 9 is definitely one of the best AC5 players in Apeiron, definitely on the SCA server. So definitely hyped to see Dawn 9 play, and of course excited also to see Tanbot since he is an OG. I think he's playing the water deck, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe he's switched now, but at least before he would play water decks. So hyped to see a unique matchup.
All right, and I hype to see that too. So don't go away, you guys. The most hyped matchup at the end of the day is gonna be just that. We'll see you guys after this break. Let us go. Hello once again to the people in whatever platform we're streaming on. Once again, my name is Biku. With me is God Dog, and it is going to be an explosive match. I know God Dog's excited for this because it plays Gust Wind, Tailwind, Zip Zap. Hopefully, or who knows, maybe Don Nine is going to be on that Scorch brand train as well. Who knows? Who knows? Anything can happen. It's Apeiron. Anything can literally happen. There's 6 circles, four elements per circle, and tons of different freaking builds. And what else could happen once the next class is going to be out? The Fury. But yeah, let's not talk about that just yet. What do you think of this current matchup, God Dog?
Well, if I know anything about Don 9 is that he only plays his one build. He's a true warrior. He's a real man. He only plays AC5. So unless something, drastic has happened, I expect to see the good old Green Tempest playing with the Gustwing.
Yep. And also, not to mention, Dude Ain't Duck. I mean, there's a bunch of OGs in there. We've got Tanbot. So it is Tanbot. He's I'm not sure if he's gonna bust out the water C5 maybe. But yeah, honestly, it kind of works in this current matchup. It is somewhat of an outdated build, but at the end of the day, it's still nice to see other builds be played. Not just Scorch Brand and not just what's currently meta, but not gonna lie, in the last game, Durfus with that clutch electrostatic ray and the water C3, still awesome to see. All right, let's go. Tanbot versus Don 9.
I'm actually just playing Eggy as well, so I don't know if I'm gonna win, but if there's a world, I do win. Haha, sorry, Eggy. I'm your kryptonite, anyways.
Oh my goodness! Literally, he built up from 1 gold, and you just take it all. That's hilarious. Anyway, thanks for the hard-earned money, you little sucker.
See you later.
Okay, all right. So Tanbod, wait. I thought the cameras were kind of flipped a bit, but I guess this is how it works now. So it is a Tempest and Starfall. Okay.
Yes, that
Wow.
is the Don 9. That is the Don 9 build. He is a Starfall.
That is the Don.
Tempest
No,
player.
it's not the Don 9 build. This was the original build came from Boss Oppo when he used Tempest with his own Tempest and Starfall at the the just gonna put it out there. Like it was.
Yep,
It was
I mean,
Boss Oppo.
Boss
Yeah,
Boss
it was
Oppo is
Boss Oppo.
the original OG, and now Don 9 has taken up the mantle of Tempest Starfall player.
Yep, there you go. There you have it. And like Tanbot is having a hard time here. So Tanbot is rocking the Scorch brand build there. The Tailwind is not going to connect successfully. Tailwind for Tailwind right now, but Tanbot is at a quarter health, and it's not looking good for him right now. Throws an Earth C1, did not connect, and like he's just slowly melting into non-existence. The double follow-up could just be it, but that auto could just do the trick as well. Wait, what the hell? He's not dead yet, but there it is.
Yeah, and this is just classic Don 9, If you're not ready, you're gonna get smoked and fast. So Tambod has to figure out a way to CC his mages as to prevent the Starfall. Tambod, I hope you have a plan ready. If you lose this game, just go back to the drawing board and find something that can CC these apostles, or figure out a way to kill them faster. Because Dawn 9 will not lose if the mages are alive.
Yeah, that's for sure. All right, I think Dawn 9 is mewing, but I think Tanbot is definitely mewing even harder. So he needs to really lock in this right now. That's a Tailwind.
Oh my goodness.
And like I said, is that a caster curse? I'm not sure, but his first Scorch brand just got canceled. That is horrible right now for the side of Tanbot. And yeah, Tailwind is into that. And let's see if he can get the second Scorch brand out, though.
Yeah, definitely canceling the first one is going to make Tanbot's life much more difficult. And I think Tanbot also kind of Tailwind.
Oh my goodness, he canceled the second one. Yep, nope. Yup, this is Don 9's game. That's
my goodness.
right there. The follow-up into the auto. It's over. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
I think Tanbot, I think this first loss is just an opportunity for Tanbot to maybe change his lineup because, of course, I don't think Scorch Brand is going to really, do it for him. Not going to lie, it
it works, I guess, for some comps, but if it's all reliable with the Starfall Gambit, I don't think Scorchbrand is the play. I mean, Tama does have a lot of different builds in his roster, but so excited to see what goes on in there. But I am looking to see a change.
Yeah. So I actually personally, I don't know if Scorchbrand is the problem. It just seems like Dawn 9's tempo and also pace and hitting all the skills just proving to be much better right now. And Tambod, obviously in the second game got cancelled twice on a Scorchbrand. So I think if he could land a single Scorchbrand on a group of clumped mages, that already makes a huge difference. But I think Tamba would also have to run some like a rogue plus the warrior at minimum in order to kill these mages faster. If he were to switch, I would like to see him go to his Water 5 build because I always think of Tambot as a Water 5 player ever since I played on the Apeiron's SCA server, and every time I've seen Tambot play, he used to be a Water 5 player. So I do want to see the Water 5 come out because I think it is good into Starfall because it's going to constantly interrupt the mages. And it's buffed now, so you can cast while moving. So I would, if he were to make a change, I would like to see that Water 5 from Tambod.
Oh, yeah, I would love to see that as well. So yeah, so excited to see how the next round would go. The first round was just a test in the waters. I mean, Dawn 9 hasn't changed his build since what, ever, yeah?
Yeah, I know. I think Dawn 9 has literally not changed his build a single time since I've, known about him as the player. He's always been a Tempest AC5 player with Starfall.
All right. Well, with that said, let's see how this next game goes. And Eggy, once again, just bullying everybody in the chat. York, get a crit in, man. Oh, he gets the miss. And York, the final. Oh, the crit. Oh, my goodness. And he just wins all of that gold. +7 in the chat. Let's go.
Well, at least this loss wasn't too costly for Eggy.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Let's see. I mean, York has 15 gold anyway. Okay, it's taking a bit of a while. Maybe Tanbot is cooking right now. Maybe he's literally just configuring everything. We'll see. He is? Okay. Wow. All right.
Yeah, I mean, if I were Tambod, a change would also feel just like a reset. When you lose in such a dominant fashion, as we mentioned earlier, it's hard to think of the game plan of what you would do the next game if you stay with the exact same build. So changing definitely a good mental reset.
Okay. Now, once again, there's a rematch between Eggy and Karim in the chat right now. It looks like Karim. Oh, Karim just gets that lead with a crit.
Oh, that's gonna
and
be
Eggy
it.
misses. Boom. Is that the money shot? No.
No way.
Oh my God! And Eggy gets a crit, but it's not gonna be enough to actually take him out. And that's it once again. Karim annihilating Eggy, slicing him in half. Yep.
Seems like Eggy's luck has run out.
Yep, that's for sure. I mean, I'm still currently zeroed out, but you know what that means? Nobody can challenge me anymore. I ain't got no money. GGWP, and oh my God, Don 9 with the OK sign. He is ready. All right. Still the same planet.
Yep, still the same planet.
Maybe different build.
Maybe he is going to choose different apostles this time.
All right. Let us see what is going on, though. I'm not really sure. He brings out the priest.
Oh my goodness.
Good call. Okay, somewhat of a good call, I guess.
I don't know. I don't know about the priest. I feel like Dawn 9 just gonna one-shot it, but we shall see.
Okay, I really need production to pick a POV because this is kind of difficult to cast. But Tanbot already at a quarter health just from the early aggression alone. That priest not staying alive for quite long though. I think he's gonna kick the bucket sometime soon. But we are looking at Dawn 9's POV.
And it looks like Tanbot is protecting that priest for quite a long time, quite a bit, but it is not protecting the rest of his apostles. The priest stays alive, but the mage goes down first, and it's just a few autos away. Okay, that priest play a bit questionable, but I guess that wasn't the difference maker here right now. Another Scorch brand coming out of Tanbot. Really good tempo so far. It looks like it is working at the moment. Just because there's not the early aggression, has not taken him that low.
Yeah, interestingly enough, this time Dawn Knight prioritized straight for Tanbod's apostles instead of going for Tanbod as he did before. And just the apostles are all dead now. And actually Dawn Knight had some pretty good optimizations when he was playing that Starfall. You know, the priest, if you notice, stayed alive for a little bit longer when it was already pretty low, but that's by choice, because Dawn Knight knew if he focused the clump group of apostles and not focus the priest, the Starfall will kill the priest anyways, and it's just gonna be over for Tanbot any second now. It's an unwinnable position. He's just stuck in the corner doing a ring around the rosy,
Oh
around
my!
the Scorch brand. Yeah, this is it.
Ring around the Scorch brand, and how many hits can you land? The tailwind into that rock gives him some time, buys him, well, not really that much time. He still needs to dodge the Starfalls. Or the
Oh
Urgency one
my.
not going to stun anything, but as if Zap Orb is just going to close this off. Okay, so this
Yeah,
is rough right now for Tanbot. I think it was supposed to be an avatar change. I guess he just changed some things when it comes to his when it came to his
the
maybe
priest.
the priest changed. Not, I don't think so. I think he changed some things in his perks. I'm gonna say maybe he changed some things in his perks, but I'm not really comfortable with this priest play. Because the priest is I mean, what is it for really? It's alone, so it's not gonna stay alive for so long, and it does, like you said from earlier, it doesn't really mix well with Scorchbrand.
Yeah, the main reason why people would take single priest is just so that the enemy can waste their time and mana to kill it. But when Dawn 9 is playing Starfall like this, and he's hitting all his follow-ups, and even his auto attacks are just melting the priest. I mean, like the priest just looks absolutely useless. I think you were right, Biku. He should have definitely switched the avatar. Would have definitely wanted to see, the Water 5 come out instead when the Scorch brand was not working. I think from Tamlod's point of view, he maybe thought, oh, I just got cancelled. That's probably why my Scorch brand didn't work. But Dawn 9 is showing that, it's actually just, I'm just better. I'm just a player. It's a player diff. It's the Starfall diff. It's the 8-5 diff. Call it whatever you want. Dawn 9 is taking this super dominantly.
That's true, and don't forget, I think Dawn 9 does have the combo star as well,
Yep,
just based on the attack speed alone. So
for
yeah,
sure.
definitely a whole unit playing. It's very difficult, but yeah, I who else is on Dawn 9's team? I'm not sure, but yeah, Dawn 9 really difficult, and you're not wrong. He literally brought it this game. And I was hoping for
Oh
a Water
my.
C5 play, but I guess this is the most efficient. I still do trust Tanbot when it comes to decision making. If this is the most efficient build right now in the current meta compared to Water C5, yeah, I'll definitely take his word for it. But right now, he is definitely struggling, and I think it's just a few seconds before he goes.
Yeah, and there we have it. That's Dawn 9 taking the win for YXZD. We'll play the Dawn 9. Always a pleasure to watch AC5. And Starfall's matches are always exciting to watch. Very explosive. Good try from Tambod. I think um, maybe this was just a bad matchup for Tambod. Uh, especially when you're playing Scorch Brand, the Scorch Brand players that I've noticed have the highest success rate is the Scorch Brand players that optimize their build in a way to clear the enemy apostles. Didn't really ever feel like that Tambod was ever close to killing Dawn 9's mages at all. And when you're playing Scorch Brand, if you're not clearing the enemy's board, then your what's your game plan really? Uh, yeah, I think Tambod definitely had to optimize his build more to be more apostle focused and clearing apostles, and Dawn just took advantage and made it easy, made it look easy.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. All right. By the way, guys, don't forget to fill up the form, the Dino form. We have a Golden Apostle ticket to be given away and raffled away. If you haven't answered this yet, power up your roster with a Golden Apostle ticket. You could sell it. You could use it. Really up to you, but you really just don't want to miss it. So, who won the game between Dude Ain't Duck and YXZD? And for those of you who are not paying attention to the stream, it's Tanbot. So let's just go ahead and look at the final count on the scoreboard just so we can get an idea on how tomorrow could be before we could close this out. All right, so Ancient 8 takes a win, Meditate takes a win. Both of them are at 9 points. And yeah, Boot Nation fighting for third and fourth place. Crypto Inside literally creeping in there. So might just overtake the third or fourth place here as well. And yeah, and the rest is just catching up on whatever placement. Atlas, uh, good luck. you know.
Yeah.
And God, so yeah, thank you so much for casting with me today. The analytics is coming from you, especially from someone who knows what he's doing, especially in game. Thank you so much for casting with me today, and especially to our audience. Thank you for being around. Eggy literally scammed his way back to the top, and of course, production team. Thank you, God Dog. Any last words before we say goodnight?
Yeah, just want to say it's obviously a pleasure to cast with you, Biku, every time. It's always super fun. Wanted to point out that we have one more day tomorrow, the last day of AGW leagues for SCA, and if you look at the standings, it's actually really tight. Especially in the middle of the pack here between like 6 to 9, and every place matters for rewards. So those teams are definitely going to be sweating tomorrow. I'm going to be very interested to see who can come out on top in that middle of the pack battle, and of course we have the battle at the top between Ancient 8 and Meditate. Going to be very important to see who can clutch it up more. Even dropping a single game could be the difference between first and second. That's all the difference right there.
Yep.
And third and fourth, also a battle between Gameta and Boon Nation. Crypto Insight could sneak in there, like you said, if they do win and Gameta and Boon Nation lose. But yeah, anyway, all to play for tomorrow. Please tune in tomorrow, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight's show. Biku, anything else?
That's pretty much just it. All right. See you guys tomorrow. Don't freaking miss it. Bye bye.